You guys can't even wait 5 or 10 seconds, can you? Like, you don't need Silent Hill 2. It's just Silent Hill 2 all over chat, yeah. I get you. I know what you want to know about. I know what it takes you want. Just gotta hold on. You're like the first people in chat. We gotta wait for a few more people to show up. Otherwise, I just end up repeating myself. You gotta have a little patience, chat. It's a virtue. So the Silent Hill stream could have been worse. Definitely could have. It still might be. It still may be. Because you can't trust that company. You know, don't give them an ounce of trust. How many times we were starting? Well, we're starting off at 720p today, so that seemed like it worked pretty well the last time I played it. So we're not gonna fiddle with it anymore. We're trusting it at 720p. Way too many of my friends streaming tonight. My bandwidth is screaming. Well, we all appreciate you, all of your friends, from like keeping a tab open. Holy and everlasting rats, Batman. So, hello everybody. How you doing? You guys have a good and interesting day? See any interesting game trailers out there? Anything catch your mind? He's like, this seems familiar. Just, you know, something out there? Maybe several things? Yeah. Don't worry, we're gonna get into it. What's up, Dart? What's up? How you doing, Leo Delio? Haven't even paid attention to the Silent Hill stuff? It's definitely worth a look. Definitely worth a look. Whether it's worth getting, that is yet to be determined. So, as some of you may have saw, they had quite a few Silent Hill announcements. Not just one game, not 2, not 3, but 4, and a movie. How about that? And 2 of them are Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 remake and a Silent Hill 2 movie. I can almost guarantee you the movie will be shit. I would like, yep, go to see that if you want to see a train wreck. As for the Silent Hill 2 remake, they only showed the scenes and everyone would recognize, like, yeah, that's from the game. It just looks in high def now. So I'm wondering if they're going to keep it pretty much on spot on with the original, or if they're going to like take the initiative to improve it somewhat. Because if they try to like change anything really, or like go in different directions, are we pretending every game isn't a Silent? Every Silent Hill game not made by Team Silent since Silent Hill 2 has been a Silent Hill 2 remake, or an attempt to do Silent Hill 2. They even remade Silent Hill 1 to make it more like Silent Hill 2. If you recall the Shattered Memories. But Homecoming, Downpour, I'm pretty sure Origins as well had elements in it, but all of it's like, hey, what if like the main character's memories of the past events weren't true? Also, thank you Origins guys for the 23 months. 23 months ago, I paid for a membership to see a guy point out the minor issues in games and use his funny emotes. Today, I still pay that. Well, I thank you, man. I'm glad I've somehow managed to keep you for almost 2 years. I don't know what I'm doing to do that, but hey, you seem like a bro. So, buddy, Silent Hill 2 remake. I guess the thing that, one, it's Konami, you can't trust them at all. And the thing is, they got Blooper Team to handle the Silent Hill 2 remake. And Blooper Team has basically existed, I feel, as like a development studio that's been submitting its resume to Konami for years now to make a Silent Hill game, specifically so they could remake Silent Hill 2. So I guess it worked for them, but I have not exactly been a huge fan of anything they've done. They did the Medium game, if you're aware. That one I played like last year. So they definitely were heavily inspired by Silent Hill 2, but they can't really replicate it. So now they're tasked with actually reproducing it. So I suppose if they're just like doing the grunt work and like, yeah, we'll be the ones making all the assets and putting on animating everything, maybe it'll be all right. And if they stick really close to the original Silent Hill 2, maybe it'll come out all right. I'm just concerned about it. Like I said, the movie almost certainly will be shit. It's Konami in a movie, come on. Did you see the first 2 Silent Hill movies? And then there was 2 other games, other than the Silent Hill F. There was 2 other games that they announced, but not much detail on them. One of them sounds like it's a multiplayer game, and the other one sounds like it's going to be something like an Until Dawn type of game. Not sure. Well, who knows? But those are neither here or there at the moment. The other one was Silent Hill F, which is weirdly taking place in Japan. I'm assuming that probably some Japanese person like visited Silent Hill and brought a piece of it back or something. But who knows? And maybe it'll be good. I mean, you could have really told me that was any other game and not Silent Hill based off like the weird like vines reaching out stuff and then like the weird tryptophobia. So, it could work. Who knows? I'm not really familiar with the director of it. I think he writes like novels or something. And the developer they got to build it is the developer that made those really kind of forgettable Resident Evil multiplayer games, I think, right? So again, questionable developer. That's always Konami's thing. They always get like the cheapest, or like whoever's convenient. One positive note for the Silent Hill movie is that it let Sean Bean live. I guess it is the one exception, isn't it? First movie is good. I can't forget the first movie because they just opted to put Pyramid Head in there where he doesn't belong, along with the nurses. They just like went a little overboard with like, we need a recognizable monster. And then they changed like the main character to a female when he's, you know, weirdly to be a dude, and then there's a lot I disagree with it on. Resident Evil streams tomorrow? Oh yeah. Well, you mean like, oh yeah, there's supposed to be another like live stream announcement of stuff. Probably like more Resident Evil 4 footage, hopefully. Hey, we're getting Resident Evil 40, yeah. Weird those are happening back to back. Might take cues from FF7 Remake and include plot ghosts to enchant. Please no, if there's one game you will not be able to like make much better, it is Silent Hill 2. I'm not even that big of a Silent Hill 2 stan, but I recognize that any attempt to like change it and expand on it is likely doomed. The only thing they could really do is include that that kind of like almost like DLC but not campaign for Maria into the game as well. Apparently the canon name for Pyramid Head is I saw that when they were announcing like the figurines. They called him Pyramid Thing. And I'm like, what? What's wrong with Pyramid Head? I think I'm probably the only one here who wants to play Reverse. Didn't I get that for free when I bought Resident Evil 3? I never touched it. But yeah, I think the Silent Hill F game is being made by the same developers who made those Resident Evil multiplayer games. So who knows? I mean, I like the idea of the setting of like weirdly Silent Hill in Japan now. I wonder if it's going to be actually like an alt timeline kind of thing where Silent Hill's in Japan instead of America, or what? Or if it's just like, yeah. I wonder though why they didn't decide to reinstigate the Silent Hills thing that Kojima was planning. Because there had been work already made on that, right? Oh yeah, easy thing if they wanted to do some good PR right now since they're reviving Silent Hill. Bring back PT. Let people play that again. Let people download it. That was always a really cunty move they did when they took it away. Look, they can just cut out the trailer for Silent Hills at the end. Maybe put something like, you know, something else there. Maybe make it just hell. Put your new trailers in there or something, like the Silent Hill F or whatever remake or game coming out. Just let everyone play or download PT again. That would give me instant goodwill for a lot of people, I feel. Will you play any of them? I will probably play all of them, unless maybe not the one that's multiplayer. Maybe not that one. The idea of Silent Hill and multiplayer, if that's what it is like, ugh. No, thank you. I was totally prepared though for the Silent Hill Battle Royale to be announced. I was waiting. I'm like, come on, give it to me. Where's the Silent Hill Battle Royale? Where are we dropping, boys? Kojima's not involved, yeah, but they still own the IP, so they wanted to make Silent Hills, they could. But hey, there's my takes. I'm cautiously optimistic on the Silent Hill 2, but I remain very, very wary. It really depends on if they're just making like a very pretty modern generation to the game version of the game without really making any big changes. F has my interests, but I think that's probably several years away at this point. The other two I will care about once you actually have something to see. Do you got any advice for gaining more recognition, trying to grow an audience for my art, but struggling? So for art, when it comes, I am not an artist. I've never had to grow like an artist community, so on that regards, I don't know. I guess it depends on what kind of fans you're hoping to get, which I guess is also determined by what kind of art you like to draw. So I don't really know. I mean, if I were to just be completely shallow, I would just say draw big anime titties, and it'll definitely, you know, get you some attention. But you're maybe not into doing that. Yeah, understandably so. It really is just a grind. When it comes to anything, when it comes to building an audience, you're grinding. That's why I don't like grinds, by the way. You really just have to put in the effort, you know, show up every day, throw your stuff out there, see if anyone takes it and wants to follow you. But Twitter, yeah, Twitter and Instagram is where you need to post it, I guess. Or like on ArtStation as well. Those are like all the, you know, places where all the artists hang out, right? You do safe for work and not safe for work stuff. I'm in a bunch of Discord servers trying to advertise. Yeah, like a lot of people do use Twitter for their art. They Twitter for that. Like, they'll just like put out their images. They'll like capitalize on anything going on by drawing something of it, and so they can attach the tag to it. It's another way. Like I said, I've never had to like build an art community, so I'm just softballing right now. I'm just throwing out wild pitches. You can try all of them, I guess. See if one actually works more than the other. You just gotta try out a bunch of things too. I don't know if it's still relevant, but maybe also Tumblr. I believe well, Tumblr apparently is allowing porn back on it, so you may be onto something. Gotta head back to work. Hey, GMC, sorry you can't stick around, but I'll see you whenever you get time, man. Thanks for being here. Make meme art and wait till it's real. Just draw lots of Pepes. Frogs are, you know, Pepes are very easy to draw too. Alright. So, we're gonna play more Rat Game tonight. Remember where we left off, chat? After we like did the quarry stuff? That's where we're at, right? Thankfully, it seems like hopefully the game will run without causing stream issues today, since I'm keeping it at 720p shit mode. But this is the fingers crossed edition of the game for me. We're going to do the next Tales of the Borderlands game. I will be playing it, and I'll stream it. I probably won't be able to do a video on it right when it releases, because there's a lot of other stuff that's more important than it coming out. So it'll be one of those games I get back around to, if I make a sim video for it. Don't forget all the pog face clown thumbnails on YouTube capitalizing on announcements with a reaction. Oh, where they do like the O face, like, oh, you know, that face I will kill myself before I ever make a thumbnail using. Eyes wide open, mouth wide open, soul gone. No, thank you. Yeah, there is nothing more cheap than reaction videos, by the way. Like, well, time to make an easy couple $100 today if you got the audience for it. I mean, just like, oh, well, they did the thing. Oh, shit, bro. It's like, oh, God. You know what? You gotta love some, you know, low-effort content every once in a while, I guess. Must be nice. What's next after Plague Tale? I have many choices, but, there's Tales from the Borderland, the Gotham Knights game, then we got, shortly after that, there's COD, then we got going to God of War Ragnarok, then, Callisto Protocol, and then at the end of the very end of the year, you got that FF7 prequel remake. Anyone here use or has a 47-inch monitor? I have a 30-inch 4K monitor, actually. But yeah, is 27-inch too big for 1080p? Good question. The bigger a monitor gets, the more you need the actual resolution to keep it from looking too blocky. I would say 27p is fine for 1080p, actually, though. As long as it has good frame rate. Because I've used a lot of 1080p monitors. Remember when Don't Nod used a bunch of streamers overreacting to Life is Strange to hype up? They're not the only ones who have done that.
Maybe safer.
But there is no such thing as Life is Strange 3. I think you meant Life is Strange 2, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Life is Strange 3 announcement at some point soon. True Colors, oh yeah, that one. Okay. Yeah, they didn't use me, even though I am well placed in the Life is Strange community at this point, I feel.
We've had a report there close. Search the area. Get that witch.
They won't give up. They're butchers. Did you kill a lot in the Red City? More than I should have.
And do it again too. Watch me. True Colors already forgotten. Well, yeah, it's one of the off games, just like the Before the Storm game was forgotten.
Let's move in there.
Is this really grass again? Okay, it looked very thin from a distance. Thanks, Charles. You insist on using my name, right? Just to like irk me. Like what? Today I had to start my monitor with a hairdryer. Capacitors are pretty much gone. They need... How do you start a monitor with that? I'm confused. That's a thing? Is this a life hack you learned that's actually useful? Where do you blow the air? Was it that clogged with dust or something? Can you call me Chuck? Hell no.
Yes, then you'll rest.
Don't call me anything with my real name. Call me Dartigan. Me and that guy are two separate people when I'm like actually doing content, you realize. See, Charles is not much of a talker. He likes to be he's a silent type. Dartigan is the guy like, yeah, I'll use my mouth. Why not?
Our execution will take place here. Where is our cat? Huh? His land is stricken by a plague. He's the one giving the
What
orders.
about Dick again? Okay, come on. That doesn't even work properly. I think Dart would backhand us for calling him Chuck. Well, even if I allowed people to call me Charles, I would not want to be called Chuck. It's like, come on now, really? Chuck? Do I sound like a Chuck to you? Chuck is like the name of the guy who like you always see at like the hardware store, like in, you know, with a kind of like dirty shirt. But he's like one of the good old boys or something. I want that arrow over there. Those are useful.
We're almost there, Amicia. Later.
Did your dad call you Chucky? No, my family called me by my middle name because my first name is the same as my dad's first name. So to avoid confusion, my family always called me by my middle name. So actually, the only people who called me Charles were usually people at school. And then later, you know, in life after, you know, childhood and people at work and friends. Crossbows have bolts, but yeah, but you know what I fucking mean. You're being pedantic. No, I insist on you get it right, darn it. It's like the people insist a bullet needs to be called a round.
Oh, falling apart.
It's not a bullet, it's a round.
What the hell was that thing? Is that someone?
No, no, no.
Nothing at all.
That guy's, I can't get by over here, can I?
There, on my way.
It's not a gun, it's a pistol. Actually, you should refer to it as a semi-automatic. If you want to be really, truly pedantic over, like, gun terminology. Did you call it a gun? It's a semi-automatic.
I feel them moving below. They're following
How's the right
us.
game? It's fine.
Leave them
Alright
there
game.
now.
Doesn't do anything that the first game didn't do, but hey, that's fine. Time for boomers like Dart to rejoice. You call me, what makes me a boomer? What terminology did I use there that's like, oh, I'm back in my day. We used to like have to like mow the lawn with our teeth. Kids today, you don't know the value of good, hard, honest work.
You're too tired.
I'll tell you what.
Worry.
Talking about, oh, you're talking about Silent Hill? That's a boomer thing? Okay. So if you talk about Mario, does that make you even more of a boomer since that's even older? I'm pretty sure, were you one of those people like, oh man, that new Mario movie trailer, oh man, I don't want to watch Strange. What kind of logic is this? Can you mention anything now without becoming a boomer? according to like the law of the internet. He talked about something that's more than like a month old. Boomer. Boomer detected. Put him in the home. Put grandpa in the home.
Are you still
What was the generation before boomers called? Well, here's the thing. There wasn't any. Well, the whole generational naming thing really started with the boomers, though I guess you could say like the greatest generation, the people who like fought in World War II. But technically, after the greatest generation was the silent generation, and then you had the boomers. But the thing is, all of it's bullshit. I've got on this rant enough times. I probably don't need to anymore. But it's all just actual marketing terminology created by advertisers. There's nothing there's nothing in sociology that really goes by it is is authoritative, and there's no actual social science of it. It's just like we just call these groups names now for reasons.
Tell me if you feel too bad.
I mean, they don't use these kind of terms in other countries as well, outside of like Western countries, that is. I guess a lot of Western countries have adopted it. About the only thing you can really even pull from it is what technology a particular group of people use. And even that's now getting muddled because technology advances so fast now that it's not even like waiting for like entire generations to be born. So it's not even helpful in that regards. Today is your birthday. Hey, happy birthday, God. Happy birthday. Hope you had a good one, man.
They have so much blood on their hands.
Hey, maybe it was deserved blood. They're soldiers. They fight in wars,
Soon I'll be away from it.
Ooh, that's one of those good chests. I'll be back. Dart got a ear. We'll have fun earring, whatever that means. Eat. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hey. Have a good meal, man. Get that nutrition. You need a lot of energy and calories to watch a live stream. Are we gonna run into Venom Snake? Why? Because we look like we're in Afghanistan right now? If only. Only more stealth games in general, or more games in general, have that level of detail of what you can use stuff like and have fun with. Enjoy eating while watching stream. Need something to focus on. Well, yeah, probably a lot of you do your desk, don't you? Howdy, Dart. What's up, musical? You having a good night, yeah? Okay, I need to actually use some of this stuff while I have it. Didn't find Metal Gear Solid 5 to be all that fun. Gameplay-wise, I actually think it's one of probably the best one that Kojima ever made. Story-wise, it is the most disappointing. Outside of 4. Moving on. Let us continue to loot everything. How's life? Pretty alright. I got no real problems to report. And hey, I got some new interesting games to look forward to now over the next couple of years. I feel like the next couple of years are actually going to be kind of, thankfully with everything getting announced now and all the stuff coming out, next couple of years should be pretty fat. Thick even with video game releases. It's been a dry past two. Loot goblin mode, yeah, you gotta be very efficient when you're a loot goblin. Can't just leave stuff lying, you gotta make use of it. Come on, turn around, there you go. Watch out, Dartigan, there's a rat over there. In the daylight? They don't work that way, buddy. I did that one without killing a single soul.
But I'm sorry. I'm not good, Hugo.
Are you going to be
You
playing
rest
God of War
inside.
immediately after release? That's the plan.
He won't budge. We'll
And
find
there could be a
another door.
semiconductor war, so let's be careful. Well, that would suck, you know, if like China invaded Taiwan. Would be kind of bad. But I don't want to like just like make light of like an entire like conflict where people die. Like, damn, I can't get a new GPU because of the damn war. Uh-oh. I think Konami will revive the other franchise. I would be very surprised if they're not going to planning to revive Castlevania or at the very least Metal Gear if they're going that hard on Silent Hill.
I'll protect you.
Why did you immediately get an ad?
Together.
Because that's the way Twitch works these days. That's actually been a thing for a while. I'm surprised you never had one before. When you first watch a stream, click on it, there's usually an ad that plays. Can't do anything about it. It's all on Twitch on that one.
I'm doing
Won't be
all I
staying
can.
long, but I wanted to pop in and say I
going
appreciate
to be
even just
alright.
coming by to say hi to me.
We'll
So
be
thank
at
you.
the sea soon.
Hopefully you don't got anything too
Yes.
rough to do today.
Soon.
I just want to get disqualified for military service, asking you for a friend have a broken arm or other sort of injury that keeps you from actually being effective.
It stinks so much. Dead bodies.
I give my money to you so I don't have to worry about ads. I know, I wish that were the case, but Twitch is like, you know what, we're gonna like play a ad at the beginning of the stream anyways.
No, don't die.
Look, I've never ran a single ad manually on my channel. Twitch likes to like make sure everyone watches at least one because they want. See, Twitch benefits from ad revenue on their platform. The streamers usually don't, unless they're like one of the bigger streamers.
Move! Amicia! Wake up! They're here, Amicia! You have to wake up!
What's all that racket? With me!
Oh no, soldiers! No. Amicia, wake up!
Rats! They're here too!
No, they'll see us! What do I do?
Plot painting spell. Well, she is like sick.
Amicia!
Oh, you can move the horde. I am the rat. This is like a kill streak reward in Call of Duty.
Was that real? Oh, you're back. Are you alright? What happened? Rats. I hear rats.
Become 6 now.
Don't worry. They helped. What?
Hey! Rats! You see that? Rats! Yes! What happened here?
That was a nice R3, by the way.
Some of our men! Careful!
Soldiers. No.
Control the rats again, boy. Make the game on easy mode.
Rest. I'll handle them. How? I'll show you.
Hugo can now control a horde of rats. Press down to create a connection with the rats.
Wait. What's going on?
He's got a taste for blood.
What's going on? Answer me. Are you doing this? They won't hurt you.
So what happens if I take them over toward me? I've lost control. Oh, there's actually no way up to me. I want to make sure I don't kill myself. I heard this game is really weird. Well, it's a game about rat plagues. So that's alright. I can't go near the light.
There. It's done. What was that? Did you really? Yes. Can you stand up?
Wasn't the first game all about controlling the rats? Only like the very end of the game did the little kid get the ability to directly control them.
Easy. Come on. Let's leave. Did you really control them? Yes. They let let me, use them.
All right. Let's just go for now.
How's my, login? Should probably, like, not leave this here, so we'll make some stuff. There we go. Some bullshit I was hoping to become his manager. Imagine a chlamydia game, you have the ability to control koalas. I'm a little confused by the two conflicting koalas and chlamydia. How do those work? No, actually, never mind. I don't want to know. You live in a unique world. That scares me. Koalas have chlamydia? Like all of them? Wait, is that how it got into humans? Oh god. Why is it always that? Why is it always that when it comes to STDs? Please tell me no one's out there like fucking Tasmanian tigers, because I hear they have some pretty nasty, like, like transferable facial tumors. It's like, don't do it. Can you like move the rats away, kid? No? That well, Tasmanian devils, not tigers. Okay. Don't see how to get down safely. The rats are blocking it. Koalas are disease bags? Well, a lot of animals are. I do it here? Nope, still can't jump down. All STDs from beast. It seems so. Koalas carry chlamydia because their evolution has to have the baby koalas eat the shit from parents. Well, it's called pap though. Parents, so that's why they have it. They gain blindness from it. And the life of koala is rough. You eat poison plants all the time. You're dumb as a hell because your brain is smooth. You have chlamydia. Have to eat your parents' crap. What a weird and disgusting animal. Okay, I don't think I can get down here, so we need to look around. Australia sounds horrible. It's got nice-ish areas. Kid said something, but I couldn't hear him. Yeah, I couldn't either. It's probably talking over him again. Are there subtitles? Yeah, but I never use subtitles when I'm recording a something for the potential video, because the subtitles can make it really difficult to read my own subtitles I put into the video. There's like nothing to do to get down. It's like I guess I have to control the yeah, more than likely I need to control the rats than all. We can get something activated. Kid said how to do it. Use the tar on the fire to make it burn brighter. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about that mechanic. Oh well, I just wanted to be a rat again.
feel?
I still hear them in my head. It's ringing.
You controlled them, like before?
Not like before. This time, I was inside their head.
Was the
Careful.
rat.
They must not take
It's
control
like
of you.
God took everything
The
horrible and
wants
put them
to
into
take
one
you
place for
over,
humans to
feeding
never
on
go.
emotions. You have
Well,
to be very careful.
yeah, but then the
I
British
will.
showed up like, you know what? Sense money here. Let's turn it into a prison. Let's make it even worse. Aww. But I like to visit Australia one day. They have nice beaches. I'm curious, Chad. Is there any like Australian cuisine? I've never thought of it before. Is there like food that's like known in Australia? I've never seen anything that's like showed off as like Australian food. Well, Vegemite, yeah, but that's just like something you put on your bread. Like what? Beside Vegemite, what else they got? Sheep's pie. So what goes into sheep's pie? Is it actual sheep? I'm guessing it's like lamb meat or something. It's like one of those meat pies that English also like. Australians are known for beer. Yeah, I know that commercial. Mutton. Shepherd's pie. So apparently just like basically very similar to British food, it's sounding like. Like Vegemite is just, there's not really much difference between Vegemite and Marmite, are there? They're basically the same thing, just like slightly different taste. So when is the part you become assassin of Creed? Well, when this girl gets like the knife
Cold.
dagger thing.
Have to move faster.
Yes. It'll keep you warm.
I really can't take the torch with me, can I? I feel like Australia is all like America in that regard. Like we have a little bit of everyone's like food culture. Oh, we can upgrade. I need a second cradle to sling, and Mika can shoot a second time before reloading. Or with a larger quiver, Misha can carry additional bolts. I'm not getting very arrows right now. Screws the alchemical ammo, which enables her to kill enemies by throwing a jar combined with Ignifer. Chemical resources, and the travel tool, make an upgrade her equipment anywhere without using a workbench. Isha can use an unbreakable tool to upgrade her equipment without tool cost. Okay, that sounds we should like head for that. Does that allow us to like quickly upgrade everything else? It'll take 3 more tools though. And use an unbreakable tool to upgrade her equipment without tool cost. We just need to find 3 more of these and then we can basically upgrade everything a lot quicker. Hello, what's up, Bunny? Welcome back again. How you been?
We'll find another way.
Without a workbench, so well, I get that as well. I have to get that one first. But now I need to get just not having to like find those like rare tools to upgrade everything else will make that a lot quicker. The rest of them anyways. Like I'm supposed to go this way? Maybe I should try that door. Maybe not.
Oh, fabric.
You doing your nails?
Oh,
What color? Turn into a
Bandage is
bougie
dirty.
bitch.
We could change it.
I shouldn't have called you that. That's mean.
I think
Unless
we
you
could
like
use
that.
those. They're clean.
Purple and turquoise. Okay.
All right.
It will make you feel better.
I hope.
Which one?
I don't. That one.
Speaking of becoming a bougie bitch, I'm getting like
Don't move.
fashionable like head wound dressings.
Sorry. It's over.
Thank you.
I hope it helps.
Doing your ball. Wow. Like, what would you do to him besides shave him? Chad, you're like seeing like shit that ain't even there now when it comes to the comments. That is not her color. It's only temporary.
Oh Lord, the size of this place. How can we?
We will do it.
This is like a dying, you know, this is definitely like a dying operation.
Yet.
Fashion saves me. Well, it definitely makes you feel good. You do your balls super quickly. Well, you know what? You know what? I think bedazzling your balls should become a thing. How about that?
Rats.
Aussies make sealed toasted sandwiches called jaffles and fairy bread, which is buttered bread and cake sprinkles. All right, so what's a sealed toasted sandwich? Does that like mean like the edges are like somehow like sealed up? I've heard of the fairy bread stuff. I mean, I wouldn't really give that a special name. It's just like breaded butter and with some sugar sprinkles on it. Maybe it's really good, but it just seems like, okay, that's hardly worth a new name. But then again, we Yanks are like known for our PB&Js, so I guess you can have the fairy bread stuff too, if we can have that. Okay, what about New Zealanders? What is their food culture? I'm curious now.
The rats.
What do the Kiwis got going for them?
Shh. Quiet.
Didn't some people bedazzle their vaginas? Yeah, that was a thing for actually not that long ago, I don't believe. New Zealanders eat limbus bread. Limbus? Isn't that like the flat bread that was in the Bible? No, that's from Lord of the Rings. What am I thinking about? Limbus bread. You know, I hear it'll keep you going for 3 days. Really pack in the nutrients somehow. You know, I bet the elves are shitty cooks. You know what? They gotta have something that they're not perfect at, right? I bet money they're just like, you know, the worst cooks in all of it. You know,
The workers are all
Middle
dead.
Earth.
It's not your doing.
I know.
We
but
ate
it
4
lives on.
loaves of limbus bread. I don't think it came in loaves. It was always like wrapped up in like leaves, wasn't it? Elves can't grill. Yeah, I bet they make shit barbecue. I think they're like all vegans, aren't they? Like I don't eat meat. No wonder they're dying. They were always like known as being very, you know, slender, so definitely a vegan diet. You'd think elves would live for thousands of years, could learn to cook. Well, they put their talents to like arts and
Doing my
crafts
best.
and shooting bows apparently. The Maori have hangi, which is meat and sweet potatoes, cooked in geothermal pools. Okay, when you add the geothermal pool to it, that actually does make it sound pretty unique. Let's say I've had meat and sweet potatoes before.
Does it really hurt? It will stop. I'll heal you.
So we can't sneak past this guy at this point. Unless we lure him over there. Yeah, food culture is something I've more recently got into researching about. So it's kind of it's a curious topic. Maybe not one chat's that interested in, but hey, I like knowing what everyone else likes to eat.
Promise you'll tell me if you really don't feel well.
Yes. Don't worry.
You got your butt kicked at physical therapy today, lol, and no, not today. Maybe not. You all right? I'm assuming if you're going to physical therapy, you busted something.
I think I heard something.
I think you did too. Meow, meow. No.
Must have been nothing.
What are your favorite foods to eat? I like filet mignon. This is one of them. I usually reward myself with one of those after I complete a video. Good filet mignon is like, mwah. But I also like crunchy foods generally. Also, I'm very American when it comes to my food. I like mashed potatoes. Good. You make a really good plate of mashed potatoes, I'm yours. Shit. Shit.
Something just...
Trespassers here! Get
Fuck.
They know we're here.
It's not moving.
Maybe there's another way in.
What was that?
Where the fuck the rats come from? Back, y'all, beast. Boy, the rats are a little bit weird. Oh, well, I just made myself a target. Still recovering from 3 broken bones that make up my ankle. Ah, yeah. Oof. 2 sprained ligaments. Yeah, you. Ooh, yeah. That's what that. And was that recent? Need to be careful. You should check out Townsend's on YouTube. They do cook. I've actually seen some of his stuff before. He like actually has like a really like old school like set, like a wood stove and everything else. I saw him like cook like an onion once. It's literally just like he put an onion in the oven. It's like, this is the simplest recipe we've ever done. It's like you take 1 onion, you stick it unpeeled into an oven for like 30 minutes and you take it out and eat it. I don't know if I'd like that one very much though. Like the idea of just eating like a cooked onion. Like, oh, what?
That sound. What's that
Want to
mean?
just eat it raw? Well, onion is something I always like feel is best in moderation. You want like bits of an onion, not an entire onion.
Intruders here!
Oh, for fuck's sake. You didn't see me last night. There's a real problem in this game that once you get seen, there's almost no way to get away.
Over here! Seize them! Intruders! Come with me! Intruders here! Come with me!
Hold
Why are
on.
there rats chasing me? Okay. Made honey garlic sausage and mushroom gravy on buttered rice today. Okay, that's a lot of effort. Alright, unlike what's going on now with my effort getting through this fucking place. Can't kill anyone anymore, they all wear helmets. I tried eating kimchi recently. I don't think it's for me. I honestly wanted it to be though, because I hoped I could eat more greens if I just ate like fermented, like really spicy greens. But even that was like rough.
Does it really hurt?
I think the only way I can eat any greens in my body is like turning into a liquid.
Will stop.
What year is this supposed to take place in? I forget. I think the 14 or 1500s. One of those two. Maybe like very in between the two. Maybe like 1490s.
I think I heard something.
Yeah, be careful. That guy will see me if I go over too soon.
Must have been nothing.
Okay. Kimchi is usually made of the cannibal. I tried eating with other stuff. I didn't just try eating kimchi. I ate it with chicken. But I was hoping like the chicken would disguise it, but my tongue is so sensitive to texture, even while I was eating with the chicken, I would still like be able to taste like the plant in there. It's like, oh, fucking plant in my meat.
Promise you'll tell me if you really don't feel well.
Yes. Don't worry.
You can also try the cabbage salad. Cabbage salad? How do you cook food with fire? I like using cast iron to cook with. I feel like you get a way better cook when you use cast iron over like all the other stuff. So most of my pots and pans are now cast iron, and they cost more, and they're a little bit more upkeep to them. But I think it's worth. The year is 1348. Okay, I was off then by 100 years.
I'll wash your wound.
Actually, more than 100 years.
Just keep going.
It's supposed to be the Black Death. Well, sort of. It is based on that, but it's more a little bit more magical than that, because we have the rat. The rats are like swarming like a tidal wave when they show up, and they do spread disease, but they spread the disease by biting people. It's not the fleas the rats carry, which is a bit different from the history. And they're psychically controlled by this little boy. But he's basically the Pied Piper, is where the idea of his character comes from. Templars have disbanded at this point.
You'll be
No.
healed.
Yeah, well, they reform a couple times.
You will be.
We need to get across this bridge now. How do you cook things with fire? Well, imagine cooking with water. I mean, you can. It's called immersion cooking. It's just like heated water. It's got like a special French name. You take like an induction heater, stick it in the bucket of water, put your food in a bag, stick it in there, boom. Everyone seems to swear by an air fryer. It's good for some things. I've been meaning to get one though.
Hugo, if things go really wrong, you'll have to.
No. We'll find you a doctor. It will be alright.
It just when everyone always talks about using the air fryer for French fries, and to me, like a good French fry needs to be like fried in oil, even with all the mess. In fact, usually you want to double fry your fries. Like put them in there for the initial cook before they like turn color, then you put them back in for a second bath. Good as a air fryer in a power blackout though. Well, most of your modern day cooking stuff is not going to be good in a blackout. Just keep him dead over there. Fuck. Use it for a chicken wing. Usually I actually I steam my chicken these days. I really like how it comes out when I steam it. Though I've been meaning to get an air fryer to try like air frying chicken as well. Shit. You're not gonna see that body, are you? How we Dominicans make tostones, we fried mashed plantains. Yeah, the word toastone itself sounds fucking delicious, by the way. I just want you to know that. You chose a very good name for that stuff. Which cut do I steam? Breast. I always steam the breast. It's usually a thin sliced breast for like when I'm steaming it. I usually put the seasoning on it, then put up in the steamer, come back in 15 minutes, done. Makes cooking real easy.
Whoa, step back. There's a lot in there. They could be useful.
Oh, we can. Oh, the rats are. Oh, fuck! No! Boy, take control of the rats.
Use it.
There are rats. Yes. I'll open the safe way.
get that guy. He's got a torch.
Keep your focus.
What's going on?
Guess it was nothing.
Even though the rats must feed. Now everyone's carrying a torch though. And the rats can go out in the sun. No, it's like sundown. It's like cloudy. So I guess it's enough for them.
Don't get carried away. You have to keep control of them.
Don't get carried away. Girl, this is fun. Yeah, we need to take.
It's done. I showed them.
Yes.
We need to get rid of that
Be
guy's
careful.
stuff so the
Just-
rats can kill him.
Don't make this thing
The rats must eat.
That's all.
I've already actually used the rat swarm, unfortunately. Shit. Oh, there they are. I need more rat.
Too many to Amicia.
It's coming in here. Stand powers are getting weird. You know what? Yeah, there would have to be something a bit more usual if it was a stand power for the rat stuff. Can't just be controlling rat.
Where'd you run off to? Don't think you can get away! He's dead!
Oh, you didn't like him anyways.
It's not moving.
Maybe there's another way in.
There's probably like a lock I can knock off by poking my head through one of those windows.
Nice.
There must be something useful
Megadeth.
in there.
I'm pretty sure there is a stand called Megadeth. Has he used that one yet? Probably not. I don't know. There's a lot of bands he's used. Greetings. What's up, Azrael? How you doing? This guy is really annoying. Shame I couldn't have had the rats eat him too. That was another tool. I need 2 more of those. You can control the rats again when they're like a swarm. The swarm's gone, so I can't control them anymore. I can't control like the pile like that. Oh fuck!
Fine. I know it's that. There you are.
He's coming this way.
I have to use my knife.
They're coming!
Didn't want to use that. Only had the one, you know. Counter the enemy requesting backup. Fortunately, I ate everyone. Quick load? No, I'm good. We'll get more knives. I've already spent too much time sneaking through this place. They like restarting out. Oh, fuck.
Trespassers. Keep your eyes peeled.
Okay, the guy in the back, I can like knock him in the head. He's got no helmet on. Escort mission the entire game, you're with your brother, but it's not like the annoying type. He usually can't die. Yeah, but I'll kind of want to go see what's in that building, though. Oh, well, any worth. I'm gonna get caught if I try to go down there. It'll just be like, here's some more stuff. Don't think they can see him? Yeah, they've been using that approach for a while on games where, like, if you have, like, a sidekick with you, the sidekick can't really be seen. It's really only you that matter. That money, there's stuff over there, though. Oh, well.
Can't believe we made it.
There you are!
Oh, boss fight.
Ready for your defiance! Now you'll know the fight of the beast!
What? No!
You're trapped. This is personal. You're mine. Witch! Bust your head in!
I like hit him while he's
Look
like,
at you.
no. Maybe I'm not supposed to like leave while he's like blinded.
Yes,
Nope.
I see it.
You knew this.
Oh, I'm supposed to. Oh, cut the crossbow. It's like a Dead by Daylight in me. Are he angry? They was dead. Be an adventure like you. Like took an arrow to the knee.
There you are.
Oh, fuck, fire. Ow. This game doesn't do boss fights very well, just like the first game, by the way.
There you are. Ready for your defiance! Now you'll know the fight of the beast!
What? No!
You're trapped. This is personal. You're bust your head in.
Look at you.
Amicia, look at his back.
His back?
Yes, I see it.
Oh shit. Something on his.
Found you. Really? You thought that toy weapon would work on me?
It's not working, Amicia.
His armor. I can't get through it.
Armor enemies are invulnerable to attacks. Find and break the weak points to eliminate them.
Come here.
Yeah, but I can't get around behind him. Ooh, it'll be a little difficult. It's like I'm fighting like a Warhammer Fantasy like soldier right now. Let's try it when I can stun him with the wielding then.
There you are. Ready for your defiance. Now you'll know the fight of the beast.
What? No!
You're trapped. This is personal. Witch! Bust your head in.
Look at you.
Oh, it was that easy.
Amicia, you all right?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's go.
Let me like get the items in this room first. One. Ah, there was arrows in there. I didn't get that round. Fuck. Damn cutscene, moving things along too fast.
Amicia!
Burned to a
No.
crisp. He despawned. I noticed that,
It's
Joe.
bleeding a lot.
Look, they're here.
They're coming!
I can't. You have to handle it yourself.
Are you sure?
Do it.
Eat
Quick.
them. The rats, boy.
Key control. You go.
This is the end for you.
Stop! Or I'll kill all of you! I did it before!
control.
I hate you and your army.
Turning this kid into a murderer. He's actually good at it though. Like, why isn't he the main character?
We must stop it. We need more
Stop, Hugo! You're losing control!
Who says?
Hugo?
Okay, just a mild bit of brain damage.
What's wrong?
He used his ultimate. He hit Q.
Hugo! No! Oh, Lord. Lord. We have to get out of here.
Yeah, I don't think there's that many rats in Europe.
What was that noise? What happened?
Oh, no.
They're breaking through the walls and shit. It's like, oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can make it. I'll push you up.
like, I don't think there's enough food to feed this many. To keep them alive.
Amicia, come!
I can't.
Please! Amicia, quick!
I can't.
Amicia! Please come! Amicia!
You don't need an army of men with weapons and siege engines, you just need a lot of rat. Yep, seems undefeatable. Well, unless you got a torch.
You're awake! He saved you. He says he'll bring us to the island. He knows where it is, and he says it's called Lacuna.
Wait.
He will find a boat, too.
Wow, that's really handy that some stranger came along with all that.
No.
Amicia! And in our house we had a dog, but I didn't see him a lot.
Because you couldn't get out.
Yes. So I imagined I was
Do we
playing
know
with
this
him.
guy? I don't think so.
Huh. I see.
Boat guy, no, boat guy got an arrow through his neck. He dead. You don't get better from
So
that.
we're here. Where's the boat? Where is it? I hope it's big.
It's not far.
Oh, they were
I'll
really
free
just
the
like, yeah,
horses.
yeah, just
We'll
like
take a safe route walking
have the
for
main
last
character
part.
fade in and out of consciousness to move the plot along, kind of thing.
Just a quick check.
But didn't we
May I?
fight this guy earlier at the boat? Hey, I thought I had an orange headband.
It's been 2 days, so. Good. You're fixed. Sort of. Just let it breathe from now on.
Gnarly looking scar girl.
It's going to hurt from time to time. Just breathe and relax.
Your voice doesn't help.
Stop trying to be so tough. You might learn something.
Fine. So tell me why you came back. Why you didn't just let me die. Tell me, why should I trust you? Why shouldn't I let the rats make one less problem of you?
The Count's army is at war with us. The scum of Provence. Most of my men, my friends, have been killed.
When we meet this
Or
guy,
ran
we had to
away.
like fight him off when we were back on the boat.
It's just a matter
was
of
wearing a bunch
time
of armor,
before
though.
they get me.
So you're running away?
Yes. The noose is tight already, but you have something I don't.
Rats.
The
Exactly.
safest way out of this mess for the most wanted man. I know where your island is. All you must do is keep me alive until we get there.
Amicia, come! Come and see!
This is the guy we ran
I'm
from? Yeah.
coming. Be very careful. This is a constant reminder that I should kill you.
Oh, walkie-talkie
So,
section.
what have you found?
You don't smell it?
I smell horses and... Oh, Lord, is it me?
No.
Oh, they finally
It
acknowledge
smells
we
like
all stink.
seaweed. Come on.
Look, it's
Wait,
perfectly
we need
natural
to
in this time
talk.
period. Probably keeps, you know, something away.
Hugo, it's important!
Misa, he's like 3 times. Yeah, but one rock to the head and he's dead. That's all it takes. He ain't got the armor on anymore, you know?
Amicia, what are you doing?
I'm looking for loot.
Give me
Hugo.
all your money.
I hope you didn't tell him about
You'll
your dream
never
and
catch me
everything else.
alive.
Hugo, come back!
Seaweed smells
I don't
worse
want
than
to
they do.
play.
What is
And I
seaweed?
don't
I'm
talk
guessing it
to
just smells like the
chickens.
ocean, right?
Oh, is it that hard
This has
for
been
you
like
to be
rotting on the
nice,
beach
you
for a
little-
while.
At least you look better.
You know what? Video game rock technology has progressed so far, hasn't it? From like simple, like handful of polygons to this stuff. Like photos scanned in, you know, rocks with like all the proper geometry. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to bed. Hey, I'm glad you announced it. Everyone was waiting for the trailer of you going to bed.
Amicia, we're here.
Is that city we burned down with all the rats a few days ago?
Hugo, you didn't answer.
Let's go. We're not here to enjoy the view.
Tell me where we're going first.
To get your boat, I know someone.
Who?
A smuggler. Discreet chip. Fast. What you need.
Great. More felons.
Jess, get used to it. This is your life now. So if you want to get to Lacuna after the mess you've made, it's that boat or a 10-mile fucking swim.
I can't wait to get on a boat.
Huh. You see that? That is the right attitude.
That is
That's
the
our
right
pathway
attitude.
to many abilities. Were there any other like Force users that controlled animals? That feels like something you could do with the Force.
Ah, it's too high.
Jump! I'll catch you.
Woo.
Hey, careful!
Thank you.
Fine.
If you like this dude, he is gonna be the final boss. Just you wait.
Can't you wait for me?
Who's this discount
not
Game of
right.
Thrones OC?
Your
He's like the
sister
guy
thinks
we
you
fought
well.
off earlier,
love you
and
too.
then now, but he's apparently wanted as well.
Stop going so damn fast!
He's the one sprinting. Slow down, Shorty. We have wounded.
How considerate.
Wow, there's so many. Is it a bird army?
Looks like it. And I say you should sound the charge.
Can I? Amicia?
If you want, just
Do
stay
the
in
fun
view.
thing, kid.
Come on,
Run toward the
soldier.
birds.
Charge!
Isn't that considered like trolling of animals?
If we had more like him in our ranks,
fucking
we'd have
kid
pushed
we
back the
risked in
English
there.
a long time ago.
What do you know of war?
I was a knight back then in Requiem.
Oh. We're from Requiem.
It was a waste.
It was.
Look at all those chickens. You have a weird idea of farm animals. No reward for looking around now. Gotcha. It's a meme. I'm aware. But the purpose of a streamer
did you
is to
see my
kill
charge?
memes sometimes, you realize.
They won't come back soon.
I could be a
Either by
soldier.
overuse
No
or
doubt.
ignoring them. Or like
Oh,
a pretending
I
we
don't
don't know
think
what it is.
One day he'll be big enough to choose.
We'll see. Looks quiet.
Someone lives here.
I don't think so.
I would live here. Right in front of the sea.
Final Destination 2 taught me not to scare birds. I've only ever seen the first movie. I feel like that was... How many Final Destination movies were there, by the way? Did they ever have, like, a proper conclusion to it all? Yeesh. A new one is on the way. How many of them... Yeah, how many have they made then? 'Cause those were, like, back in the early 2000s.
Here we are.
5?
Don't tell me that's your boat.
Of course not. But it leads to it. See that pole? There's a rope on it. Pull the boat from there while I push on my side. You think you can do it?
Not sure. I might break.
When you're ready.
I'll help you, Amicia.
Good.
12. There's 12? What? 12 and 5 are good. 3 and...
What the hell? Oh, shit! Shit!
They like you, it seems.
They almost got me!
Yes.
You're
Oh,
sick,
1 and
goddammit.
2, okay.
Oh, come on. Fine, let's clear the way.
So,
could
yeah,
make
did they ever
them
explain why the... It's just like death wanting to, like,
Last time it
correct...
didn't end
How can you
well.
actually keep
It's
making the
not the
same movie
same.
over? And this isn't the
I
same
can do
concept
it.
as someone who's supposed to
Yes.
die, that,
Let's
you know,
try.
somehow miraculously survives. And then, like, death's like, oh, gonna, like, check that mark off the box any way I can. I'll eat the fish. Oh, do I gotta make them go eat the fish? No, 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 no.
Go easy, all right?
Yes.
All right, they're really obeying you.
Done.
Let's go then.
They won't.
This is
follow
starting to
us,
be a
right?
tonal
I don't know.
whiplash. What?
How
Well, this
appetizing
was
do you feel?
what? You mean the game, like having moments where you're not
Bastards.
sneaking around? Well, that's how the first
No
game was as
offense,
well.
Shorty.
Speaking of Bleach, did you see episode 2? Found more
It has
feathers
to
for
be a
your chest
seabird.
thing,
A
kid.
seagull?
Probably. And now it's yours. Here.
I love seagulls.
You almost got eaten alive? Well, we don't really like him, right? Oh, did you lose the other feather I gave you? I thought we were making like a collage. Prank the guy with things. Well, we didn't prank him. We didn't know that was
We
going to
call
happen. It
them
doesn't
laughing
happen.
gulls here.
Why not laugh at it?
See? You're turning into one.
Live, laugh,
Come,
rat chat.
let's go
That's all
back.
there is to it. It was a weird death. Will halt trying to kill anyone else until this one person dies, which is weird death. Couldn't stop cause of one person. So does that mean no one else in the world can die until that one person that is in, you know, next up in line dies, bites it? Also, does every single one of the movies end the same way with just basically either like the person dying? I mean, you can't escape it, right? It's like you literally like the universe itself needs you dead. So wouldn't they all by nature have to end the same way? One of the sequels either said or heavily implied that Tony Todd in the first movie was Death, the mortician guy. Well, there's always that character and that kind of stuff. But I feel like they would all end about the same. I mean, what can you do to end it the same way? Either like death gets its mark, or like you ended on like a cliffhanger, like the first game did. I mean, the first movie did. Oof, caves.
So this leads to your smugglers.
Yes, it's a shortcut.
Did anyone
all
watch that
rats in
internet
your
historian
shortcut,
video
you know
on
that?
Man in Cave, by the way?
Yes, which means less soldiers. And
It
we
kind
have
of like
the
turned me
boy.
off on the idea of ever going
I
spelunking.
don't like this.
Like, there's like nothing worse than the idea of being trapped in a cave. Even worse though than cave diving is like the people who like do underwater cave diving.
Come on.
I've seen like videos of that shit.
alright.
Like someone would like having like a scuba tank on them, like having to take their scuba tank off and like shove it ahead of them while they're underwater, going through like a very narrow crevice. Like, how why? How do you get into that kind of life?
Uh-oh.
There's some kind of thrill. I mean,
There are
there's
limits.
plenty
Happy
of thrills
now?
out there
We're
for a thrill
crossing
seeker,
anyway.
but that much of a thrill?
Don't be scared.
Underwater
Really?
cave, narrow cave diving?
Right, Shorty, they obey you.
Guy in the
Just send
video
them all
was
into
dumb, and the
sea.
people rescuing
I can
him
only
were
control
yeah.
a few at a
Obviously,
time.
yeah, they were making
Oh,
mistakes because
great.
most people aren't trained in cave rescue. But just 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 the very idea of being trapped underground like that, buried alive. Ooh. You wouldn't go down the turnaround hole. No, probably not. I definitely think I don't really think I'm claustrophobic, but once you get like very close in and you're underground, it's like, ooh. Have you heard of the Blue Hole in Africa? Popular but deadly cave. Is that the one where you can see it from the... it's like a giant blue patch of water? Or is that something else? But I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think I've seen the images of the from above. Yeah, that's one cave, but there's also like the kind that are just like literally like the same as a regular cave, just underwater, and they're like super narrow, so you're like barely fit through them. So what am I doing here?
Hey! What's that stuff? You used it against my men.
Alchemy. Secret recipe.
I don't want a recipe, I just hope it holds.
You'll see.
Hmm. Guess I'm gonna have to control the... Hey, Mike, have a good night, man. Just had a scare in real life as a piece of my audio foam fell off my wall. Like, landed right in front of me. Fuck, my walls are coming off. You get some more, like, spray-on adhesive. Don't idle in rat mode. Will it actually hurt you? I mean, there is a bar there.
Stay focused.
Okay, rat mode ain't gonna help me in here, is it? Raises his stress level. So what happens if it's a game over if it gets max on it? Feels like it's too far. The tar only works on like big fires, right? This is the one where I gotta... Oh, this is the one where I gotta use the fire dart. That's why they gave me an arrow. Let's not pluck that up. Unless I can. Nope. Whoops.
Stay close.
You got my back. I appreciate the help.
This is one way of getting across.
Up, quick.
Understood.
He just has a stroke, so that game over then, right? Lucky, well, I had to use up an item for that. Those are limited use, you know.
Get up, now.
Sure.
All right, look. The caves keep going on over there. That's our path.
So that's a shortcut to you?
Yes, well, with those rats, I say we go back out.
No, I'll lead the way. You follow and obey.
As long as we make it out
barred.
alive.
This will help.
That tiny stick.
Just follow.
Oh, you didn't bring a torch either, even though you knew what you're dealing with? Of course. I guess we have to go the other way now. Can you, like, sir, grab a couple sticks as well? No? Not gonna use those hands of yours?
Stay close to me. We're going.
I'm trusting you here.
Hey, don't squeeze. It won't make me go any faster.
Sorry. Pretty hard to relax right now.
We've done this a lot.
Well,
Now I
I
gotta go
don't
back for
envy
the
you.
stick.
Up,
Since a
fast.
betrayal coming? Oh, most certainly. But not for a while yet.
Up, quick.
Will do.
I went so far as to paint you'll paint the bottom of the stick where you hold it, chat. Ledge paint is intense in this game. I've got two people holding on to me now.
Here we are. Easy.
That's the word I was searching for.
I really don't like rats.
Nobody does, Shorty.
Just looked how many chapters this game. There's 17. You're on 7. Yeah, we're about halfway through the game then.
Oh no.
What? What is that?
It's a nest.
Oh, don't tell me we're going in
Oh
there.
yeah, the
We
goop rats are here.
Shouldn't.
It's that or stay here.
Apparently, the rats secrete like goop that they use to make their nets. I mean, it's
can't.
perfectly biologically
The smugglers
reality.
must have abandoned it.
I really don't see why.
I definitely know second grade arithmetic. Yeah, I can do 2 + 2. Damn, girl. How strong are you?
All right. Take a breath. Let's go.
It's going to be horrible, Amicia.
Come on, even the boy's scared. You're sure about this?
I'm sure there's no other way. The cart's light will cover us.
I'm not ready for this. The stench. What is that thing? Makes my
a lot of dead
skin
people.
crawl.
They make it from things they catch.
Like people.
Bloody hell. You said you lived in Requiem. It all started there. You
I didn't do it on purpose.
started this?
He can't do anything about it, all right? We're stuck with those things just like everybody else.
So I wonder if there's gonna be a third game in this series.
I wanted to stop.
We'll get to Lacuna. We'll
But
cure
then
you.
again, they call this one Requiem. That's usually like the end of something, right? Sin's polynomial equation. Okay, look. My math skills end at multiplication and division, just so you're aware.
Damn. How big is that thing?
It could be huge.
Through here, I
Yeah,
think.
math was not my.
Careful.
I was like a history and writing student, chat. I loathe math. It was not for me.
Oh, shit! Coming for me! I need light, fast!
Wait, I'll do it!
Yep.
Come on!
Where am I throwing you? What am I throwing you? There's nothing to throw you. I don't know what he wanted me to throw him. This is supposed to shoot an arrow next to him, I guess. You prepare that one. They gave me a bunch of arrows over there.
Through here, I
Yeah, I
think.
thought he wanted me to throw him
Careful.
something, not make a path for him. Well, hey, you fool me when I didn't die.
Coming for me! I need light, fast!
Wait, I'll do it!
Whoops, that's not my. Where'd my crossbow go? What the oh, I see. I should have. Okay, we're gonna let you die again because I just wasted an arrow. I mean, it's probably for the best we let him die, right? We're all feeling the betrayal coming in the future.
Through here, I think. Careful.
I need light! God damn! Pieces of shit!
You all right? No bite?
Good. Except I'm stuck and they're looking at me like I'm a piece of roast meat.
Hugo, we should leave now.
What? Why?
He's dangerous.
So are you. And I'm even more dangerous. But we need him.
Hey! I need you down here!
All right, fine.
Amicia, look. The yellow crystals. Is that Bisanguis?
You're right. It's back. Oh no!
Ah, finally!
There are yellow crystals near you. Break one off and throw it to me.
All right.
This girl's
I'm
such a
ready.
wow. You think that, huh? But I mean, she has good reason not to trust people. Like everyone's wanted her dead for 2 games now.
Perfect! Won't work alone.
Now craft odorous. Hold R1 to open the selection menu.
Saltpeter, maybe?
Waffle sling. Odorous. Okay.
Here!
Think about this stuff
Let's
dead.
try it! Oh no! See that high ground with the crank? When I move the rats out of your way, you run for it!
Yes, whatever.
Hold on, let me like get this stuff before we end this sequence. I can only hold 2 arrows on me? God damn. We're recycling this stuff. Hold on. He saved her life. Okay, what did he want me to do? Oh, maybe not put them in the path.
Ha! You sure about that bait?
He's right. The ground looks funny.
Yes! I'll try now!
It works!
Yes. I don't know what that was, but you saved my skin.
We're not out yet! What's that crank for?
No idea. We could try it.
I leave it to you, Arno.
Good one.
Let's
Hey,
go.
TS, what's up?
Looks like something you could use, no? With your crossbow magic.
Let me see! You can let go.
On my way.
You played Valo? Do you mean Halo or Valorant? Because the V in there could just be Valorant, but been shortened.
Arno, take care of it.
Let's go.
All right, let go.
Let's go.
Valorant. Okay, I've never played it before.
I leave it to you, Arno.
Fine for me.
Want me to put more arrows into it? I think that's the plan here. Alright, we'll go ahead and recycle this one so we can't take it with us. I always heard Valorant was pretty decent. It's basically like Counter-Strike, only with like meeting Overwatch. Wasn't there supposed to be an Overwatch 2 story mode? That got delayed. That's coming though.
That's enough. Let go.
So I'm wondering if it's actually gonna be a legit story mode, or just go like, yeah, here's some like story elements in our multiplayer. Yeah.
Your turn, Arno.
Let's go.
I don't see how that helps me.
Amicia,
Again, pushing your GPU too hard, I had to turn it down to 720p, so yes. But it's mainly because this game isn't optimized. I don't see what it wants me to do with this. Make path for yourself, but we don't have enough to get all the way out.
You can let go.
Fine for me.
Okay, Maybe I can like use the rats to scout.
too many rats, Amicia.
Nope. My brain is like.
Get
He has to come
Sure.
to you, I think? Yeah, but I don't see how I can make a path for him there. It's just like, unless I gotta throw more bait for him. Maybe that's what I gotta do.
Up, now!
Got it.
Yeah, we gotta get him out of there first. So... yeah, he can't actually go that way, so... he's gotta come down that way. Wait a minute, maybe... wait a minute. Good idea.
Arno, take care of it.
On my way.
Then maybe that would, like, you know, maybe that gets those out of the way. Hey Dart, should I use my Prime sub on you or on a guy that's small and starting out on Twitch? I mean, it's up to you. Obviously, I'm going to tell you to sub to me because it benefits me. But if you want to help out someone new that you like, I mean, there's no reason not to. But I don't want to be the one to tell you how to use your money. So I have those over there, but it's not enough. That completely despawned. What if I want to sub to a fake Dartigan? Well, there aren't any fake Dartigans.
Stop now!
Let's go.
I can see it over there. It's fine. What does it do for me?
I leave it to you, Arno.
Let's go.
This puzzle's logic is like, what? Yeah, maybe this is what I do. Go over to him. Walking through like the sludge again. Nope, that ain't right. Oh, no, shit. Maybe there's a hidden torch. Those are usually pretty easy to see. They kind of mark them. So I'm not seeing whatever the game wants me to see here. Open a way. Yeah, we gotta get him across.
Your turn, Arno.
On my way.
What are you keeping your foot on, by the way? That's very impressive, like,
With your
skill you got there, girl.
magic.
Let me see.
Holding that one foot up in the air like that at all times. These are good, like, this is my invisible rock impression. Obviously, this needs to be shot with, flaming arrows, but I didn't see what good it did me.
It should hold.
Tell me when to release it.
Oh, wait, did I? Oh, I needed to use bait on it, not a fire arrow. Okay. I see what I was doing wrong.
All right, let go.
Let's go.
I used the wrong arrow type on it.
You bet I will. What the hell? There's something sticky on the ground.
It's only blood. The remains of their prey. And something they secrete, I think.
Don't worry, it's not dangerous.
Are you joking? I'm burning these boots.
Come on. You're almost there.
Bloody rotten.
So how through there then?
I'm here.
Yes. Feeling alive?
I've been in 100 battles. Looked death in the eye about as many times. But these
He has a
little
nice
turds,
beard.
they make me feel like a fresh recruit.
Yeah, I
You're
could give him that.
trained.
You're the
It's mainly because he's wearing. I feel like if you have a beard, like that hairstyle goes well with it.
left to keep us going?
No. I don't see anything to shoot at. And I have nothing that would last long enough.
No, we're getting out of here. Wait! I know! Shoot one of your flaming bolts at my shield.
What? But it will burn.
Does it look like it cares?
All right. I'll do it.
I felt that. Good. When you're ready, quick, please.
Let's go.
All right, that was smart.
Oh, we're doing this. Mark my words. Out of the way.
Yes. Shoo.
Look at the cowards crawling back to their holes. That's it. Fall back before the might of the wall.
See? You're getting used to them.
Yes. They're scared of you now.
Bloody hell. My arm feels like it's aflame, though.
But you're the wall.
And this
There's a
wall has
cross and
taken enough
Mjolnir on his
blows,
armor. Is that a
Shorty.
common crest?
My body
Or
is
does that
as
crest
ragged as
mean
my
something
shield.
particular?
Ooh.
That's war
Need a
for
major
you.
shower. These people are fine stinking, alright? They don't even recognize it anymore. Why are you and the armor guy working together?
Hold on a
You'll
bit
strange
longer.
bed. You'll conflict creates strange bedfellows, as they say. He needs us. We need him.
All right, enough. Ah,
Did you get burned?
I wouldn't say that. Just a good sweat. Let's keep going.
Get down there!
Will do.
He has a boat. He knows the island we need to go to. I mean, I fully expected the betrayal to come. We're being too friendly now and getting. It's good that yeah, the writing's a little self-evident. I feel. I'm not going to be surprised.
Alright, let's get to work.
We're still saving up for this, so we need 2 more tools where we can like make the rest of them a lot easier to acquire. Wish I would have gone for that first, actually. Well, all until one person betray you. Yeah, this is a game that has to have some betrayal. Hey, the first game had a little brother basically betraying us.
Oh, is it the big wreck?
It is. We're almost there. Her hideout is on the other side of that boat.
Her?
Yes, Sophia, the sea scorpion. She's the leader.
She sounds scary.
Less scary than those damn biters.
We'll see when we meet her. Come on, one last
She's
effort.
full.
Climb up. Yes.
This boat's going nowhere now.
Look, its name was here. We can't read it.
Yes, this hull has kissed a lot of sand and rocks on its travels.
Imagine to lose your name.
Well, rename it.
Can I?
Sure. Why not? I think it deserves it.
I name it.
Clearly they're French.
The
Well, can't you tell?
Survivor.
They sound English.
It looks like one, yes.
Doesn't the game have 14
Well,
chapters?
nothing's
Yeah.
totally dead till it's completely buried.
Let it rest then.
Luckily, I don't have to make a
Sound
video
it.
on this right away.
Come.
Have anyone noticed games getting unreasonably long over the past 2 years? Like, lasted way longer than they need to. I feel like people's demands that a game must be a certain length have really kind of, kind of biting games in the ass these days.
So, these smugglers, how many are there?
A bunch. Scum she gathered from all around the Mediterranean Sea.
Seems when a game being long
Sophia's
and
their
being
lighthouse in the
padded.
dark.
So far, I haven't really
Facing her is a
detected what I'd call
Is she?
padding in the game, or at
A
least nothing
saint?
major.
Oh no.
Fuck, I just wasted that. Hmm. 17 chapter? Okay, someone said 14 earlier. Pretty sure that's temporary, so we need to be quick. Friends kept asking me to read books with them, and the list just what? I'm guessing you just mean like read a book and then talk about it, right? It'd be kind of a very silent gathering to sit there and read together. All right, let's get these rats started on our worry. Do choice decision-based games count as long games? Sometimes they are. Not always, though.
Oh, it's a big boat.
Hey! You found any tracks? Shh! Nothing! You're sure there's still people here with those rats?
Stay low.
Soldiers.
Look around you! This place is a bloody maze! Listen! If
Hey,
we
you
bring
can
back
actually go
one or
kill
two
these
of them
guys now, right?
smugglers
You
that
don't have to, like, worry about them as much.
Yes, soldiers. I'll get rid of them.
No, I'll do it.
Still don't trust me, eh?
Nope, we're demanding to do it ourselves. We're too empowered. Guess with games becoming very expensive, gamers want something that lasts for a bit. Oh shit. Hey, go kill.
Over here! We've got company!
Kill, get him. Get him, Night Boy. Wow, you're fucking terrible. Worthless you are. Oh, he actually does fight, but you know what? Too late. Either weekly or monthly to talk about it, depending on different. Sounds like a pretty nice thing.
You found any tracks? Shh! Nothing! You're sure there's still people here with those rats?
Stay low.
Soldiers.
Look
I don't know how to go to stealth when I have to carry a freaking torch. Makes the stealth a little unlikely. Well, I can throw the torch, but that would get me killed. At least the Night Boy fought for you, yeah, but only if they get close.
Want to eat me? Just try stay there, all right?
Yeah.
Get suspicious.
It's like having a good little. You know what?
You! Don't you move!
Kill him! God, this is awkward. No, have a casual little stroll. Why not? Here, hold my hands some more. He has to wait till I take a beating first. This is a weird mechanic they got going on now. This really tough dude? Nope. Can't be that much of a help. Just popped into him getting donked with frames, glitchy game. It just doesn't stream very well. It's a little inefficient to say the least. And knock that lantern out of your hand.
Yes, soldier. I'll get rid of them. Still don't trust me, eh? Go on then. I'm watching.
Still better than Ashley AI in Resident Evil 4. Well, she doesn't really do anything but stay directly behind you most of the time, you realize. In terms of, like, you know, the Ashley's AI, she does what she needs to. She ducks down if you aim near her, and she stays behind you. I never really found her that annoying, outside of, like, her voice sometimes. But actually, her mannerisms in-game are perfectly fine. They realized it'd be really annoying and would wreck the game if they didn't get that, you know, as trouble-free as possible. Did you talk about the Silent Hill 2 remake and the other side? Yeah, I did that at the beginning of the stream. Those of you who weren't here for it, yeah, there was a bunch of Silent Hill stuff announced today in the Konami stream. Silent Hill 2 remake that so far looks like it's almost like just trying to like redo the entire game of Silent Hill 2 with hopefully minimal expanding upon, to put it simply. We'll see though. I just did a circle. But on top of that, there's two other games they don't really give any details on, and then they showed off Silent Hill F. Good name, by the way. Sure, no one will be memeing that. You'll press F for Silent Hill. That's set in Japan, like the 1960s or something. What about new God of War game? Well, I'll be playing that when it comes out. So that's less of a new thing and something we already know about. F wasn't a game, or is it a show? F is a game. There also is a Silent Hill 2 movie being made as well. You know, apparently the Silent Hill 2 movie was what made them want to make it more games as well for some reason. I'm wondering how many Metal Gear Solid games they have in the work now, if they have that many Silent Hill game projects being done at the same time. Can I, like, snipe this dude with a... You know, we should be able to, like, snipe him.
Thanks.
You can do better, though.
You're making Silent Hill 2 for a modern audience? Yeah, I was a little concerned with that as well. I don't know what that necessarily means. Oh, shit. Why'd you... What? Rumored Metal Gear Solid 3 remake? Yeah, I've heard about that one as well. I mean, if they wanted to remake one, I guess Metal Gear Solid 3 would be the one you... Well, honestly, I've always kind of wanted them to see them go back and take Metal Gear 1 and 2, like the old 2D games, and like combine it into one game and like complete the circle, to say the least. I always thought that'd be interesting. But I'm sure I'm actually pretty confident they're now working on something Metal Gear related, since apparently Konami wants to get back into making games. Since I believe Japan is cracking down on the old pachinko parlance.
Get up now.
Understood.
Like for 5 to have a finished ending, well, I don't think they're going to go back and doing that. Unfortunately. I mean, it really, we already seen what it is. You just go to an island and fight the Philanthropist again, only with, you know, Eli, whatever his name was, controlling it. So it's not really that big of a mystery what it would have been. And we've already fought the Philanthropist once in the game, so you already know what that's like as well. Shared the live stream link of Silent Hill on the Discord, and someone wrote, "Please not pachinko." I was waiting for like actually a battle royale, to be honest. Like I said, I believe Japan is cracking down a lot on pachinko since it's often tied to Yakuza crimes and stuff like that. So I believe Konami's trying to like, okay, well, we can't rely on that anymore. I mean, if that gets them back making games, but and hopefully good games, fine with me. They got a lot of franchise that people like. Expecting a Dead by Daylight. Actually, isn't one of the two lesser known games they mentioned being made by or being worked on by the Dead by Daylight devs? I thought I remember them mentioning that. It's I forget the name of it. Ascension, yeah, that one. I'm gonna, since they did have Pyramid Head in their game, right? I don't think it'll be exactly like Dead by Daylight though. That wouldn't be the point since Pyramid Head is already in Dead by Daylight.
Also known as a sea scorpion, so pretty sure she can sting too.
Japan can ban all exports of pachinko machines. Did you know it's an unknown but secretly known fact that Yakuza ran the UFC out of Japan? I did not know about that myself. I just know that Japan has really been cracking down on Yakuza as of late, so they're having a rough time. Isn't Japan also cracking down on bringing a Yakuza? Yeah, they've actually passed a lot of laws that make it really hard to live your life. Like, you can't have like a bank account or any public... Basically nothing in that modern day life works for you if you're Yakuza now. So like most Yakuza are practically broke.
Come along. Up. I'll try.
What do a modern Castlevania game would look like? Well, they tried to make like what was a God of War clone with those League of like Shadow stuff. They're kind of shit, but hey.
Down there by the wreck. It's there.
Good.
I hope Sophia's still there.
What? Why wouldn't she be?
Oh, she's pretty unpredictable.
No. She has to be.
One of the Yakuza game takes place. Well, the most recent Yakuza game actually made use of that of how the Yakuza are living in Japan now, and almost like sheer poverty. All right, let me go back down for my. I can go the other way. I didn't check. Patrick Stewart was laughably bad. Well, yes, it's because he didn't write the lines. He just spoke them. I'm still amazed they got him for that. I think I even wonder, like, did they have something on him to get Patrick Stewart to do this? Also, Dead by Daylight, they added in Pyramid Head. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. So it wouldn't really make sense, I think, just to do a straight up Silent Hill Dead by Daylight clone, since you can already technically do that in Dead by Daylight. But I believe they are working on some kind of Silent Hill multiplayer game, which is just still like, don't like. But hey, if you get 3 single-player games and 1 multiplayer game, I guess that can be possibly a win. You're giving me a lot of arrows all of a sudden. Oh, I actually can't go up there? Huh. Lament of Innocence at DMC-like combat. I feel like Castlevania should, like, instead of trying to be like a God of War clone, should try to, like, if it wants to do 3D, it needs to come up with its own thing. Obviously, they went with that because, hey, we already had, like, a character who, like, throws a flail around, so it kind of like, it should work. We did it first, after all. Only in 2D. But it didn't really mesh as well as they thought. Plus, they did, like, a lot of, like, Last of the... was it, Colossi games, the Colossi boss fights in it, like what? Why are those in here? And then the sequel to it was real shit. Just like absolute garbage. Alright, let's move on.
Up now!
Got it.
Ooh. I'm going to have to use... do this. God damn it. I'm getting real tired of that. Castlevania always looked interesting. It's always been neat. I feel like it's been eclipsed though in recent times. Like kind of like Dark Souls, I think it's taken its thunder as like, you know, the hard game that was like full of like classic monsters and stuff.
What's that? Stop! You got no business.
Yep, come on. Try to come get me now. You're. Let's see if the AI is stupid enough to walk in, out of the light. Oh, he actually ain't gonna try it.
Sooner or later, I'll find out to catch you.
He's pretending like he doesn't see us now. Where'd you go? Oh well.
Piss off, you rats!
I just wasted a fucking arrow. I think I also need to like get them away because it's not enough. Oh, our buddy's stuck. He doesn't know how to get across.
It's useless to flip. I'm coming. Can you hear me? I'll find a way.
Actually, I think we're all dead. Fuck! Alright, I'm not sure what to do. I think I need to create some way of getting the torch over here.
Where now?
That torch down there by the wreck. It's there.
Good.
I hope Sophia's still there.
What? Why wouldn't she be?
Oh, she's pretty unpredictable.
No, she has to be.
Alright. ASMR game. They do like to whisper. It gave me an arrow here, so I'm assuming, that's what they want me to use. That's not enough light. This game is so boring. What, you know, like, it's just a stealth game, you realize, with rats. I don't know, I enjoy it. Chat's really hard in this game, I'm not. It just got some puzzles in it, and like, how do I... environmental puzzles, even. Just if I could just, like, grab the fucking torch. That's the only real issue I have with the puzzles in it. It'd be so easy if you were an actual human to, like, figure out a way to, like, get through this by making sure you carry torches with you at all times. Oh, almost missed that. Like the first one, though? Yeah, this is more of that, if you like the first one.
Let's see what it has.
We need one more tool. Yeah, I knocked that one thing down earlier, but I'm not sure how to use it. Dishonored is a stealth game, as is nowhere near as stale. Well, that's a first-person stealth game where you have all the powers yourself. Not every stealth game plays exactly the same. I mean, I can't make you like a game. It's not my job. If you don't like it, then hey, it just isn't for you then, I guess. It is a slow-paced game, I will give you that. It's not a fast-paced game at all. Okay, I think I know what I gotta do here. I'm gonna put arrow into that. This is a better game to watch Dart play than play on your own. I still disagree. I feel like you could play this and have fun with it too. Drop the torch here.
Up, fast!
Sure.
Those little guys are a bit busy, but now we're just back here again. Shit. That didn't actually help me, you realize. Feel that way about a lot of games. Like, there's a lot I would never play, but they're fun to experience. Yeah, actually, that's what... If there's a game you don't really want to play or spend the money on, it's probably fun, I think, to, like, watch a streamer do it. However, I'm not making this game look very good right now with me failing the puzzles and not figuring out how to get around everything.
Will do.
This was an alternate path you could take, and I chose the other one. But now I just, like, wasted materials I didn't need to use. Alright, let's make a big tar fire. Maybe they'll get me through. Actually, no, I can hit that. Oh, wait a minute. I can hit that with tar. It's here, but then it doesn't get me the rest of the way across. So I guess I could use arrows on this. Alright, I see how this works now. I was just being showy.
Jump down! Go!
God, yes. I'm scared she's a scorpion. Oh,
See, they
come on,
expected to
it'll be
use
fine.
brains in this game more than I previously been using.
Through here?
Yes.
Plan on playing,
A discreet
streaming this
way
once I
for
get a
discreet
1080.
people.
Well, even a 1080, this game is rough on. I'm using a 1080 Ti, and I have to play it at 720p. Maybe once it gets optimization patches, you can do that.
Water.
The hideout is just at the end.
No. No. I'm scared of the waves.
Oh, come on. It's just seawater. Look,
She's right.
Well, give the kid a piggyback ride.
I'm tired. Just think of your island.
But there are waves.
We're almost there. Can't you argue later?
Don't you start too. I'll take your hand.
This kid walked
I'll
through a
carry you all the way,
rat-filled
and that's
filth
it.
dungeon, and now he's afraid of seawater.
Good.
Come on, kid. Priorities.
There you go.
Lord.
Is that high enough for you? Look, you're not even touching the water.
Yes.
Well, every day can't be easy when you're that small.
Depends on the day.
Okay, the ones like these are like, okay, I get it. It's water. Walk slower through it, but
Now
the
you know
slope,
why they call me the wall.
it's getting a little far ahead of us, you know.
You're like a foot.
Ocean is scary.
Exactly.
Only in the deep ocean. I feel
Nothing
like
gets past
waist
me.
deep water,
And your
it's
shield
fine.
looks like a wall too.
How's it going back there?
It's all fine. Now that he's calmed
Finally
down.
washed me off after all the stink I've been wading through. Death pool going higher for this man.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
he's
Anna.
almost certainly a betrayer. They're
Thank
making him
you.
too friendly to the
Time
kids.
To meet the sea scorpion.
Very small though. It would probably will. You know, I mean, you would still carry him. Hey Jim, have a good night, man.
I know you like to lead, but I'd better pass first.
Well, be my guest.
It's me, goddammit.
Let him pass. Oh no. Even those rot-eating rats didn't want to.
I've had help.
Look at that. I like the new crew.
This is Amicia and Hugo. The small one has potential. The big sister?
Looks like a Disney character. Yeah, she
still
looks like
needs to be
she's
tamed.
Try that.
you know, Quasimodo's girlfriend.
I see you left your mark on her already.
But I'm guessing she's like
Don't be
Romani.
ashamed, sweetheart. It suits you. What do you want?
Your boat. We need to go to Lacuna. No questions asked.
We're done, Arno. The
Where's
Count's army
Esmeralda?
is
That's her
on our
name.
back. And thousands of rats are shitting on my doorstep. This place is over. I'm disbanding the crew.
Then, come alone. Sophia, you owe me.
All right, then. The call of the sea it is. I need some time off.
Isabella
cares?
Dragon. Was she the horny character? That's all I know about that one. So I never played Dragon Age 2. Because it had like the horny
One
sea
thing
captain pirate girl.
Go on.
If you ever hurt her in front of me, I'll kill you.
Deal.
By the way, the Count's men put my boat in dry dock.
Oh, the call of the sea, huh?
That part is so true. I need a word with
Can I
my
give you
crew.
my best? Arr.
Go ahead to the village. My boat is there. I'll join you.
Sure. Let's go.
So we gotta get her
So,
boat out of the inn.
It's that
Okay.
time of year when you quit everything.
Never can be easy.
I'm afraid it's for good this time.
Sure. We'll play jacks and wait for you to come back, as always.
More padding. Hey, they gotta make the game feel like you're getting your money's worth out of it. Hey, this isn't a $60 game, keep in mind.
It's raining a lot.
Yes. Must be a heat storm. You see the light? It's the lighthouse from the fisherman's village. Sophia's boat is there.
Are we really going to sail in this weather?
Who are you?
Damn, no!
Stay here.
What are you doing?
Hey! Stop!
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Oh, wow. Good timing on that one.
Now you've
There's another one coming up behind you.
One coming.
So what? I'll take care of him. Say the word.
So thank you for the
Command and I'll
bits, my dude.
execute.
Lord.
Hey, goat. Go kill.
Oh no, go after this one!
I'll be quick!
Good job, mate.
It's what I do.
I can see that.
You're finally proving yourself useful.
Careful with the drop here.
Good thing this friend behind him didn't hear Jack. Well, it's storming out. You know, it's loud out by the ocean as it is. Even more so when it's literally a freaking rainstorm. Hey, go kill him.
Oh no, take care of him.
You're making this super easy, you know?
It's you and me!
Which means we permanently get over this segment.
You've lost!
Arno,
He's
kill.
all yours, Arno.
Let's fight!
I wonder if he can actually get killed though while doing this. Probably he can't take on more than one at a time, I'm gonna guess.
Sorry, losing was not an option.
Peach was never an option. Yep. Okay, I'll take off this one. He's got no helmet on. Alright, they tried to remaster it and turn into a dumpster fire again. Just realized this is like an older sibling simulator with a kid and an angry father. He's not really angry as he is just, you know, wholesome gruff. You got your uncle to smell your ferret's butt. Interesting, state of affairs. What did you get out of that, agreement? Or what did he get out of that besides a face full of ferret ass for some reason? I gotta say, I dig the new mechanics in the sequel. There is a bit more mechanical in nature, like shooting the arrows into, like, wood planks to, like, create your own pathways. It's pretty neat. Always a combat tracks nearby enemies. If the enemies outnumber Arnold for too long, they will eventually kill him.
You're not going anywhere!
That's just one, though.
Arno, go after this one.
Come here!
Hey, your sword's floating in midair, dude. At least the boy isn't complaining about the weather. Well, he's not in the ocean.
I will do my best.
You won't get me today!
Didn't stab him, he stabbed his stand. But only a stand user can fight another stand user.
They know her
Of course. She's been a thorn in their side for years now.
because she stings.
I think I'm getting the bad ending if my morality is determined as any of this. I'm killing a lot of people. Arno, kill.
Arno, take care of him.
Ready to fight! You and me!
I think that was my kill though. Oh shit. Ooh, there's a bunch. Ooh, never mind. Get back here. Get back here. Bunch of dudes over there, I didn't notice. They're French though, yeah, but we always. The French have English accents. Just get used to it. Gonna play stream Detroit Become Human tomorrow. Is that one of the David Cage's better games? It's the only one that's really impressive when it comes to your choices you make actually determine the path of the story, because there are a lot of different ways it can go. I do give it that. I mean, the allegory of like robots and like the civil rights movement is pretty dumb and poorly written, but it gets the job done. And he avoided having a scene where a hot brunette walks around in her upscale, city apartment in her underwear. He somehow resisted. Why are those rats eating that guy? Because they're ravenous, and they're also devil rats. You might as well think of them as devil rats. We can control them. We have Rat Boy with us, who's the Pied Piper. He like senses the rats and can see through the rats. We can control them too, but we don't want to control them since his stress is like halfway filled up already. And we have Night Guy who can stab people. But also, welcome to the stream, Dog Wisp. This is not looking good. I'm going to get my crossbow ready. Arnold, time to kill.
Yours, Arno.
With me now! We've got intruders! Come with me! You've lost!
I'll have to get it behind the big guy. Kill him, Arnold. Now's the time. I knocked his armor off. There you go. Dude's like wearing a tank on him. Devil rats? What else are we gonna call them? They obviously aren't of the normal variety. You dig the combat? It's getting a little bit better now that we have all the options. For a while they'll make it pretty rough on you since everyone's wearing a helmet and your sling doesn't really work that well.
They're coming!
Oh no, take care of him!
I feel like it's got a bouncer I'm paying money to now.
Sorry, losing was not an option.
We got Renaissance plate in the 14th century. I call sus. Well, we're in a game where we have the Pied Piper kid controlling rats, so we can let them have more advanced armor, I guess. I also have like I don't think a crossbow like this existed in the 1400s either. Like one this small. It would have been a bit bigger, I think. One up there. Yeah, we're gonna kill these two guys just for the hell of it. I want the renegade ending.
Oh no, go after this one!
Let's fight! Intruders here! Come with me!
Can I get up? Oh fuck.
It was bound to happen.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh no, you're not doing your job. Kill.
Stop right now!
Took the other guy on with you. How the plague? You know what? Surprisingly good when you're female. Strangely enough. You get to have a cute little brother and you're a very determined and powerful person. And this was the optional path we could have taken. And I just wanted to make sure no one lived. For my research, a rock sling, if used correctly, can have an HP of 44. I just know a rock sling is actually a very good weapon for back in its day. One of the reasons that David and Goliath story is bullshit because David had the massive advantage.
That's a shock.
Like you're good with a rock sling and you sling that thing, it's easy cracking someone's skull. You have the Connor jacket, now they're tie anymore. More cave? Yes, cave. By the way, I know I've asked this all the time now, but do you guys hear any static in my mic audio? I'm trying to be sure of that. I think I might got it solved so you guys don't hear it at the very least. You don't hear anything? Good, alright. As long as you guys don't hear it, I'm good. But I hear it when I have my headphones on, so it always makes me think, I wonder if they can hear it.
Oh no, take care of him!
Ready to fight!
Yeah, I'll draw the other guy in.
Come here! Sorry, losing was not an option.
Alright, you go kill that guy now. I took his armor off.
Thought you could hide from me?
I'm sure, he's at a disadvantage against that guy, right? Even with the armor I took off him. You got it. Funny part of Heavy Rain is how nobody was able to say well, yes. That was a very long-running meme in my community, the origami. The origami killer. People still will bring it up from time to time. But the main reason for that is because I don't think any of the voice actors for that game were actually native English speakers, so they were all just doing the best they could. Or maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I just remember, maybe they're just all French. But they all tried their best to speak English. But there was a lot more worse than that game. Things wrong with that game besides the origami, mispronunciation. I'm looking for the origami killer. Heavy Rain is a pretty good game. It would have been a lot better had he not at the last moment decided to cut out the supernatural aspects of it. There's so many plot holes in it because he cut out that element at the very end. Like, there's no explanation now for why, you know, the main character kept passing out and finding, like, origami, you know, figurines in his hand. You just snap that rope like that, huh? No, they should actually make that glitch a part of the game now. It's so prevalent. God. God. It is a good game if you consider it a comedy. If you just like fail all the quick time events all the time, you get really good laughs.
He's all yours, Arno.
Over here! Found some trespassers! I was meant to win.
Yeah, I'll stun him for you. Heavy rain, but Tommy was so. It kind of is. It's like the room of video games. That's actually a pretty apt description of it, I feel. But even I am giving serious consideration, chat, to playing you know, Omicron: The Nomad Soul next year. At some point when there's like time, I really want to play it. If you love quick time events, try The Last Room. I didn't say I love them. That's not what I was saying at all. I'm just saying in David Cage's games, failing them is sometimes fucking hilarious. But the only David Cage game I have not played is Omicron: The Nomad Soul, and it's difficult to get it to run on modern PCs, but it can be done. And it's also his most cracked out video game he ever made. It's so bizarre in every way. It's also the most game he ever made, since it actually you can play it.
Arno, take care of him.
It's not an easy game though, from my understanding of it. It's pretty rough. You have to mute all the David Bowie music, more than likely, yes. Or I can just be a brave man. You know, I have balls that the other streamers don't have, you see. No one mutes David Bowie. I mean, I wouldn't really appreciate that either, but
Yes.
the David Bowie estate can be awfully strict when it comes to copyright.
This place
What is even happening in the plot? Kind of been tuning out. We're trying to get this kid to an island that he's been having dreams of so he can possibly be cured of the macula.
Please.
And I believe Sis has the plague. Though it's a very slow version of the plague.
Climb up.
All right.
California. Oh, you know, you got a point. California. No reason to go down here. I might want to take the library. If I watched 0 hours from yesterday, that would still be the same story. Well, that's been the plot since the very beginning, yes, about the island stuff. It just takes a while to get to an island, apparently. So is the dead girl walking? I don't know. She might be cured by from the plague if she gets to the island as well.
Look. What is it?
Oh, that's old. Very old.
It's a drawing.
No, handprints of the first people who lived here, even before the Romans.
The first people.
We should keep going.
So was the magical bird not real? That was a dream the kid was having. Whether there's actually a bird there or not, we don't know.
It makes me want to cry, but I don't know why.
Just remember it.
Found a ruin here, chat, from like the cave people times. The first men. Swear to God, game, you go in the same direction as like the old Assassin's Creed with like, yeah, there was an ancient civilization that created the macula. Gonna have hernia. Interested? If you're not interested in playing it, watch the Super Best Friends playthrough of it, all the David Cage games. Especially, I think they did one of also like, Omicron.
The rain is getting
That's
worse.
Ariel Cave in France. Is it really that short? It's like right by the ocean, so all the the moisture be getting in.
To it in the first place.
They're in the Lussex Caves, or the oldest art in Europe. I believe that's what it's at least referencing. The One Piece is real pay. You can't have that joke without a massive cock, alright? I won't allow it. COD will be synced every year, Assassin's Creed will be synced every 2 years. Unfortunately, that is the case. I mean, it could be worse. I could have to send Assassin's Creed every year. I mean, technically, I still have a backlog of Assassin's Creed games I haven't sent, so if I wanted to for a while, could be one every year.
It's a funny name.
Just that the new ones are so goddamn exhausting.
Keep squeaking if that makes you happy.
Have you sinned, brother? I have not sinned Assassin's Creed 1, 2, or the 2 kind of pseudo-sequels of 2, or 3. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Assassin's Creed games I could go back and send.
Those soldiers are a disgrace.
Your men are no better. Lawless scum, nothing to be proud of.
That's mercenaries for you.
But you gotta harm it. That got, shit. Got the guy's attention. To be real, Black Flag was the last good. Well, I think most people agree. But then also that what happens when you have a good Assassin's Creed? Ubisoft gets too excited over the idea of like, oh, people like this one. Let's like make every other game like this for a while. Same happened with Origins. Oh, I can just kill you with a sling.
What's wrong with you?
Better see what.
Come here!
Anyone hear that? No? Origins disappointing. It still did pretty well though.
Those waves are scary.
It will pass.
We'll get to your island. Lacuna's a nice sunny place.
Yes, I can't wait.
I'm sure there's absolutely zero rats on that island, by the way. I swear to God, if they had the rats like swimming across the ocean to get to the island, I'm gonna feel what? Just how? I'm guessing the rats will probably already be there.
Oh no, go after this one!
Always ready for
Yeah,
a
it seems like.
battle.
Oh, go on.
Here! Ah! You've lost! Intruder! You'll regret it soon! You shouldn't be here!
That oof, wow, that I got very lucky. Ooh, wow. He's dead on, boy. He was like missed me like an inch above that, right through the heart. Do I have unlimited stone? You do. It's like a movie moment. Ow, it got stuck in the wood. Well, I'll say, well, you're dead straight. I'm not getting the tools I need to like. I think Assassin's Creed is far more enjoyable when you treat it like a virtual tourist. Well, they actually didn't they actually make a version of the game for Origins where it basically was that, where you could like just like explore the world without combat. It's like almost like a learning version of the game they made. Yeah, there's like a teaching. They made it like so. I guess teachers could use it or something. You love Cyberpunk? It's apparently been very popular ever since the anime. Like 1 million players per day or something. Which is probably more than was getting back at launch. I need to go get that chest we unlocked over there. We gotta get back down to the beach. I mean, the Notre Dame was only saved for rebuilding because of all the camera work, 3D scanning and stuff. Oh, really? I was not aware of that. Oh, I guess it was worth something after all. Oh, come on. Oh, no, no, no. I ain't having that shit. Back.
The pyrite won't last. Hurry!
We'll shoot through it, right? Fuck you, game. Fuck you. That's stupid. Come on. Holy, I don't have any more arrows left, do I? Like I need in the now I'm out of arrows. Oh, I can get them back, right? Okay, we can get them back. But wouldn't the water put it out? Where'd it go? Alright. Yeah, I'm screwing around. I don't need to do this. I can just throw some tar into this thing. How do I get up there to get that chest? Oh, we had to go further over to pull it down. Okay, I kind of wasted some energy coming down here right now. Go ahead and eat me, rats. I'll give you your meal. We gotta reach the other side first before we can actually pull that thing down. Caught an asshole spider and fed it to the nice daddy long spider the other night. Really cool watching it spin it up. So what was so asshole-ish about the spider that you fed? I mean, it's probably just doing general spider things, right? Just like being a spider the same way the other one was just being a spider. They bite, all of them will bite.
Something just moved there.
Intruders here! Come with me!
What do we do, Amicia?
No! Oh no, take care of him!
Stay there, or I'll make you regret it!
He's all yours, Arno.
Keep it all, Arnold. Radioactive spider bites a regular spider. Will they become a real spider? No, they both just die of radiation poisoning, actually.
Losing was not an option.
Does anybody here listen to the Hideo Kojima podcast? I have not listened to it yet. Does he talk about anything interesting in it? Reveal any, like, special information? Maybe predict some future events?
Peek from this close.
Still, we've got a problem, and it wears armor.
Never makes a man immortal.
It can be dealt with.
No.
He has a podcast? Yeah, it was actually announced at an award show. It was so important, apparently. You need a midnight snack? Ooh, yeah, you know, late night eating ain't good.
Arno, take care of him!
We'll get him, Arno. Fuck him up. Oops. Careful. Arnold, get out there, Arnold. We're gonna eat.
They're on me! Help!
I don't know what to do. You're gonna eat. Fuck, fuck. I think we're all fucked. I didn't think he was gonna eat. I accidentally used the bait on the guy that drew him over there to him. The regular, like, rock. That was the mistake I made.
So big from this close.
Still, we've got a problem, and it wears armor.
Never makes a man immortal.
It can be.
It's coming this way.
Apparently pretty blue spot. A lot of, you know, spiders are pretty, actually. Let's let him get up on the walkway first.
He's all yours, Arno.
Stop where you are!
Need his back to face me, Arno. There you go. Now we can grab that stuff. Sure, my phobia is bees. Did you get a particular bad sting as a kid? Remember I backed up into a yellow jacket hive once when I was a kid, when I was like fishing with my brother. Fun time. It was like I'm getting shit with like a machine gun of stings. It's like bam, 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 bam. And I like, you know. Well, I didn't, needless to say, I didn't like bin very much for the next few days. Now about this mess. How am I supposed to get over there?
Up.
Need more food. How do we distract? Guess I just use some bait. Need more.
Please have something useful.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we got it. Let's move. I got the tool I need. Oh, fuck.
Now.
Oh, fuck this. What the fuck? They weren't supposed to follow me up here. Oh, these things you... Urgh. What happened there? I need this fucking tool if I want to like, get...
That looks so big from this close.
Hey,
Still,
get over here.
it wears
We need you dead again.
Never makes a man immortal.
It can be dealt with.
Do you think this cover is enough? You! Too late to run away!
Arno, go after this one.
Someone clip that. No, it wasn't even that funny. I just can't find a way of distracting these things to get my damn tool. There's like nothing out there to do. You can't use the fire arrows because it's raining. Guess I can use a bait arrow to draw them away. Thank you. Worked flawlessly. Also, put some tar in this thing.
Hopefully there's something of value.
Oh, I'm not that tasty. Get off me. Ah. Alright, this time it worked. Flawlessly even. Alright, so now I believe I can upgrade my stuff without, well, what would it be? Yeah. Grab this. So now we won't need tools anymore. Well, I think we need to get one more tool and it becomes unbreakable.
Much better.
Right? No, actually we don't need tools anymore. Good. We just need to, get the bits and bolts. Worth. That's actually a good time to start a new recording. I've been on this one for a while. Alright, we can finally move on, chat.
Get up! Now!
I'm not entirely sure where I'm going either. The lighthouse, right? Good night, AC Dog. Have a good night, man. Or whoever's leaving, that is. Hope you had a good night. I've been stung by a wasp once in my life. I've been stung quite a few times, but me and my friend, there's a friend I had, air quotes friend. He was a friend who almost later accidentally shot me with a shotgun. But one of the things we did for fun was we would take his bow and arrow and shoot it at a giant's hornet's nest, and then just we just shoot arrows at a giant hornet's nest. That good old dangerous child game, Sins of Fun. What the fuck? I told you about how that guy almost shot me with a shotgun once because he's a dumbass. I was almost a statistic, chat. Straight up statistic. You would have read about me in like one of those oh, this child was accidentally killed due to unsafe gun handling procedures. Kids are wild, especially here in the South. You were both dumbasses. I didn't want to, even as a kid, I knew that was stupid. Like, you don't go around pointing loaded guns at people.
We need to jump down.
Or swinging them around inside your living room when your parents are not home. Shotgun, what kind of life did you lead? I wasn't doing anything dangerous. He was just like a dumbass who hey, look at this. My dad, he got his dad's single barrel 12 gauge out and loaded a shell into it. And then kind of swung it around. He had his finger in between the hammer and the gun. And that would I guess his finger slipped, both of them, on the trigger and on the hammer, and it blew a hole right through some plastic stuff in between his living room and the kitchen, which was right next to where I was standing.
Looks safe.
Yes, it'll do.
It's there! Amicia, can we go see it even without Sophia?
I don't know, Hugo.
I can take him. Get some rest. It will be fine. We'll be just there.
Set the rats on him if he's not nice.
Yes!
Don't be so happy when she says things like that.
Open up! Open up! Got you! You got nowhere to run! And the Count doesn't need you along!
Okay. Oh. I had my controller down. So if she's got the plague, isn't she contagious? You only get the plague if you get bit by a rat. Though I don't remember her ever being bitten by a rat either.
And I already owe you.
We don't really know what's wrong with her, to be honest with you.
Anything.
We just assume it's some kind of plague.
Fine, we can be friends if that helps. Let's try. But you'll end up wanting to kill me too.
Oh, what are your abilities going to be, by the way? You got to bring something to the team. You can't just show up.
Ready to go?
Oh yeah, we don't need this anymore, but you know what? For old time's sake, we'll take a look at it.
So, that's the Rasgas, right? The one and only. I hope they didn't ruin it.
She's got the power of childbearing hips. You know, most women have those. It's not that rare.
Arno, where's Hugo?
I'm here. It's amazing.
What are you doing outside? Get in the cabin, you're soaked.
Yes, to the cabin.
So, how do we get this thing into the water?
Go and lift the anchor with Amicia while I check the route to Lacuna. It's the crank at the prow.
Leave it to me.
Yes.
It's funnier if it's rare. Not for the ladies, since they have to one bear children, and you know, wide hips helps. A little uncomfortable otherwise.
Bloody rats.
Overwatch 2 is
Can you do
marketed as
something
having
about
a story mode to justify itself when it didn't even launch with it. That's becoming a thing with a lot of multiplayer games, you notice. Halo didn't launch with a lot of its stuff in place. Well, it did have a story mode and a multiplayer, but not the co-op and, you know, the Forge stuff. But, I wouldn't get too, you know, impressed with whatever they come up with for story mode. It's probably still gonna suck. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like a straight up, like, you know, single player campaign, is it?
It's an
So they like
anchor.
play with your friends.
It's made to anchor.
Wouldn't that chain just coming right over the side of the
Sophia,
board like that just wear the wood down?
Bastards. Go to that pontoon with the crank. It controls the chain.
I guess we've done that.
Did they break the bar? It's a bit skewed. These louts must have pulled it on sand. Sorry. It's seen worse. This boat's the survivor.
No wheel, you steer with a stick? I gotta get over there, huh? That's not gonna hit. Nope, no yellow marker.
Hey, the anchor's on the other side of the ship, Amicia.
Yeah, I'm looking for the way you want me to go, lady. If there's rats in the way. Amicia got some parkour. Well, maybe. Yeah, I guess we can hit it from here. Doesn't get rid of the rat problem I have, though. Oh, I see.
Boots ready.
Good shot.
Safe to go.
Pirate guy
Sophia doesn't
bug.
seem to like
Pirate
you
lady.
much.
It changes with the
Other
wind.
guy isn't a pirate, he's
She
a
owes
knight.
me either way.
What for? for?
For not killing her when I was
You could
ordered
use
to.
some moo
I see.
coins. Well, you get them literally for free just by watching the stream. What do you want to use those moo coins for, my brother? You got something planned?
That chain is blocking the anchor.
Come on!
There's a counterweight with the lock.
I can break it then.
Ah. Okay, you do the things. Do the
I
thing.
need a hand.
This happens
Alright.
way too often.
We're almost
I
there.
don't think you're gonna break a
Your brother will
chain
soon
this
see
thick with a rock
I
sling, by
hope
the
he
way.
will.
Just because it has some, what, it had
Yes.
band-aids wrapped around it?
Let's pull this anchor up and set sail.
Why ain't he doing it? Guess he is an
He
adult.
likes you,
Chivalry is
so
dead.
you should know.
Doing what?
Hugo's dying.
What?
His blood is poisoned. If there's a remedy, it's on that island.
Then let's make sure he gets there.
Oh, he will.
Don't seem to be collecting any moo coin. It's been like
Are we
for
leaving?
2 days, maybe a glitch, but
Hey,
it's been
what
stuck
did
at
I
4
say?
point.
Go back inside the cabin.
Doesn't it like have little
Yes,
pop-ups when
Captain.
you're watching the stream? Like click here to get
Let's
your
finish
moo
with
coin,
this anchor.
or something along those lines. I don't know what to tell you on that one, unless it is a glitch. It's an automatic system that Twitch does.
Hey! Did you do it? Yes! The anchor's up! Great! Now hoist the mainsail together on the upper deck.
And look at Lyle just wasting it, just bragging, dabbing on
Let's
people.
get up there.
We're so close.
Like you got no
I'll
moo
take
coin?
port side.
Right. I'll take the
When
other
you're
one.
ready.
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Trying to fix what those bastards, bad men, did.
I think they're bastards too.
Shh, that's a bad word. Accurate, but bad. Got it?
Yes, Captain.
Oh, I'm helping you. Oh. No.
All right, go! Yes, we're doing it! We're leaving this place! What? The sail is not deploying on my side!
Well, it should.
Sophia, come! What now? Crap! Those assholes tied up my sail?
Then let's untie it.
We don't have time to go up there. I could try to cut it. Yes. Get on the starboard pontoon. You'll get a better angle. Just don't damage the sail.
Okay. This is a
Nothing.
lot of
Get
extra
ready.
busy
We're
work, isn't
leaving
it?
for Lacuna.
Lacuna? We're really going to Lacuna.
Padding. This is a lot of work to get the boat going.
Hello.
She'll do it. She's good.
Hey! You're leaving without me.
Amicia, quick! Amicia, we're sailing. We're on the sea. For real.
Just let me pass out in peace, all right, kid?
Woohoo! I'm a pirate.
I should send more JRPGs. Well, I often get asked to send Persona 5.
It's all right. I've got you.
Right now I'm content sending the Final Fantasy games. I would like to send a few more though. Eventually. Just that most of them don't interest me too much. Most of them are also just way too anime for me. Yeah, you notice that a lot of JRPGs they get like, let's just make it straight anime. It's always like, FF6, that's before my cutoff date, and it's not it's all 2D, no voice acting, everything else. Don't want to do anime sins? Well, I definitely don't want to do anime sins, but if it's a game, it's still doable. But just like, the anime JRPG is just like big, like, I've never really been into
It
them.
was so good to sleep.
Beans.
Herbs and unguents. The one she gave to Hugo worked well. I hope he's feeling better.
Final Fantasy 13 was my favorite. Oh, you most definitely.
Such a nice bed. Our captain has good taste. That smell. Incense. That's amazing.
Hey, one of the reviewers. Hey, well, you know, it's actually not that uncommon here. It's just I've been playing a lot of really like obscure older games recently,
The Mediterranean Sea.
or like not
Could
very
should be
interesting
somewhere
like
here.
indie games,
This one?
or at least games that don't
Or
carry as
this
much
one.
weight. Is a better way of putting it, I suppose.
Necklaces, rings. Quite the elegant lady.
You get it, she's hot. All right.
Animals. Maybe from Africa? Looks like Hugo played with them. Hope he didn't break anything.
We see a thieves now, chat.
We can't see the continent anymore. Mother, Lucas, I hope you're safe.
Hey, how you sailing without a compass or a navigator, lady? I mean, I'm not a sailor, but I know that's kind of important. Especially when you don't have any stars that guide you. This feels like the kind of ship you wouldn't take that far from the shore.
So, it survived the fire?
Yes.
Finally
Would
getting
take
away
more
from.
than
Don't
that.
you worry. Even on the island, there'll
It
be like
survived
swarms of
Spain,
rats.
Burgundy, Guyenne. Well, barely that time.
That's where it broke?
Yes.
Are you going to
The
assume
only
this doesn't
time
have as much culture wars? I have
failed
not
to
encountered anything you
protect
could call
you.
culture
No.
war in it.
Someone I shared my coat of arms with.
Oh. I see. It's a sad memory to keep then.
Some memories don't want to be
Was
let
there a
go of,
grate
child.
I think I know what
airflow
you
in? I
mean.
don't know.
Hey, you two! The sail's pulling portside. I need a hand.
Go pull the rope on the other side.
I'm not
I'll
ready
give you
to
some slack
rate.
on mine.
Oh, just so you know,
Understood.
let the sea air in. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely gonna make her room a little wet. I'm not talking to you. Oh, I want to see what's down here.
Wow. She certainly has some real treasure down here.
Oh, she does have a compass. She just isn't using it. Last thing I want as a captain is to get wet while sleeping. Yeah, it doesn't sound comfortable. Never heard of a sextant. She doesn't seem to have one of those either. She's like sailing by eye. And not go up. Okay, these stairs. How the water look? It's fine. I mean, it's no Sea of Thieves water, but it'll do. Which thing am I pulling on?
Got it!
I just love this.
It's good on my side. Arno?
Me too.
Well done.
What do we do with a drunken share? No alcohol, though.
Hey, sailor. Still at your post. Anything to report? An island, maybe?
Not yet. But it's so beautiful. The colors keep changing, and I've seen huge fishes, maybe a dolphin.
That's great.
I just saw water come through the floor, which is a bit more concerning.
Mind spending some time with your old sister?
Had to take a call. Hey,
Shut
Galahad,
up,
what's up, man?
Old. Say, how does Sophia know the way to Lacuna?
Tools, probably.
Had to take
There
a call.
might
Were
be
you here
some
earlier and I
around.
just didn't notice you?
Or we
Sorry
can
about
ask
that.
her.
Yes.
How does people get the idea to make these ships what, wooden ships. I mean, it just naturally sprung out of, hey, they made start out with simple ships, like, hey, let's take this log and like make a seat on it. And they like, what if we like shaped it to like cut through the water better? What if we made it bigger so it could carry stuff? What if instead of paddling, we like had like the wind push us? It's just one bigger idea after the next. Are we discovering the Americas? Actually, no, we're going to like an island in the Mediterranean to possibly get like cured of like yo rat piperness or whatever it is.
Hey, hey, the terrible siblings of the storm.
It looks like someone has a question.
How do you know the way to Lacuna? The sea is so big.
Easy. Sirens. They know all the routes.
What? Where are they? Can I see one?
They're pretty shy, you know. That's why I also use tools.
Vikings.
And maps.
Vikings
It's very
mainly
technical, but I'm
sailed
clever,
close
so-
to the shore, though. They didn't go that far
Yes.
out.
Sirens are easier.
Do you mind if we take a look at some of your tools, Sophia?
No, but don't break them, or I throw you overboard. I'm not joking.
Sea. Just the sea. Everywhere.
How can there be so much water?
Because I have absolutely no idea. But it's a good
Maybe the
thing.
cinematic angle.
Yes. It's taking us to Lacuna.
Got a new mom and new dad. Careful, that new dad is probably going to turn on us at some point. I don't trust him.
It smells funny.
Yes. It smells like dozens of different places at the same time.
Or like a horse.
The Vikings went to Iceland, Green, yeah, but that's pretty close to each other, actually. They would have had to, like, there would have been some danger there. But generally, when they went sailing, they stayed as close to the land, like, kept it in sight. As much as they could.
It's the Mediterranean Sea.
It's pretty.
And useful. Sophia uses it
But
to
yeah,
tell
that's
which
actually how they
island
got to
is the
North
right
America.
one.
They basically, like, island hopped across from, like, Great Britain to then Iceland to Greenland and then to, like, North America.
That crossbow saved our life. We wouldn't have made it without Joseph.
I'm sure he's happy you have it.
Yes. I'll try to prove worthy of it. Hey, look at that!
Wow. Is it a diamond?
I don't think so, but it's definitely of value. Let's not touch it.
So, I think. Go down below them. Who is Joseph? A guy we met earlier who got shot in the neck by an arrow. And then we got his crossbow.
Down to the hold.
Yeah, that was other boat guy.
Is this really all hers?
I suppose so. Unless she stole from her crew. Now this will interest you.
What is it?
It's an astrolabe. Father told me once that you use it to find your way by the stars.
Oh. Can we try it now?
Maybe at night. We'll see. Hey, look! A compass!
Can I hold it?
Yes, but be careful.
It's heavy.
That needle always shows where north is.
He moves when I move.
Well, just stop moving then.
Here. The island is in the south, right?
Right where we're heading.
Can I keep it to play?
Yes, but don't break it. Unless you want to face Sophia.
Actually, yeah, we kind of need that. That's deathly important. Don't give it to the kid. Joseph is the guy whose girlfriend got kissed by Dio. Everything goes back to JoJo to you guys, huh? But yes, you're correct.
Climb first.
All right.
That's the most awkward way to climb up a ladder at the same time, literally hovering over the kid.
Listen all, I'm Captain Daroon, and I say we're going south. The compass says so. So you all listen to the compass.
Our great leader, the compass.
Nope, you're not doing the game. You're not convincing me to have children. The rats are Hugo's stand. I mean, he's the only one. He's kind of got an advantage. No one else has a stand in this game.
Hey. It
Make
must
it-
be great
making
to
it
pilot
awkward here.
this thing.
It's worth all the other troubles. Come on, Take it.
Oh,
Go on. You won't crash into anything.
Now twirl around it. Get a beat
So?
going somewhat.
it's amazing.
It's the sea you feel. It's freedom.
Thank you for taking us.
Thank God, no. I'm usually not so kind.
Oh,
He's a bastard, I know. He has reasons to be. Deep scars. Not that it excuses...
Amicia! Amicia!
oh.
I like your neck
Duty
tattoo, by
calls.
the way.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Amicia, come! Look! There's something there! That's it! Lacuna! It's exactly like in my dreams. Thank you.
Whatever's there, we'll find it together. Island explorers.
Yes. You know, it's not important if I die.
What? What are you talking about?
The Magister Vaudan told me I'm going to die.
God, no, Hugo, I'm so sorry. It won't happen.
Don't be sad.
All the special
I'm
islands,
happy to
chat,
be
always
here.
come with a very significant
This
mountain
boat's
that you
the
can
best,
identify.
and
Don't they
I
know?
like Sophia. And
So we're like,
Anna,
oh, it's
even
the
if you
island in
don't
my
like
dreams.
him.
It matches the records.
Sorry. Just wanted to say, we'll be preparing to make land soon. I'll need your help. Just come see me when you're ready.
Probably gold or something
sure.
to be gained by the pirates.
I'm happy to be here with you.
Did they explain how the knight knows the island? He just did. He just did. That's all the explaining you need. Which is one of the reasons you probably shouldn't trust him, that he knows about this place. I miss Lucas, I'm not going to lie. I wonder if he's going to show up again in the game. Besides the ending or something. Like, how would he get out here to the island at this point? Kids see mom again after it's all over, maybe.
Woohoo! Prepare to board!
Hi.
Well, thanks for holding the boat for me, pal.
My turn!
Your hand was really necessary there. Lucas and Beatrice were
I'll
still in the
stay.
boat. It's
I'll fix
possible
a
they...
few
I don't think
things
that
here
boat
and
was
I'll join you
seaworthy.
later.
That's a riverboat.
Fine. We'll take a tour while
It has
I'm
a
still
flat
up
front
and
end.
find
You
a
need
place
like an
to
actual
sleep.
kill, you
Sounds
know?
good. By the way, this land is under the Count's law. Be nice. See?
I see.
What a peaceful and beautiful place. Can't wait for us to bring our rats here and kill everyone.
Welcome to Lacuna. This is for you, my
This is like
child.
what... This is like
We're so
European
honored by
Hawaii,
your
you know?
presence.
Thank you.
Looks like we have a new king.
Good King Hugo.
That's right. During the brighter days, all
Right, king,
children
you tell
are
her.
kings. Just
All
like
men are kings.
the Child of Embers who watches over our island.
It's
Your
like
presence
Italian. I
is a
believe it's supposed to be
blessing,
Greek.
because you are the future, just like him.
This is a
For
cult,
he'll
isn't it?
deliver all of us from the darkness.
Yep, cult.
Please enjoy the festivities.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Don't eat
Wow.
anything they give you.
That's a pretty good start, no?
Midsummer?
I wonder
Well,
what the
that
church would think of this.
that's not Christian.
They seem
Pagan
successful.
holidays.
Pray that we're successful. Well, come on, Your Majesty.
The moo coat.
We're in
Well,
my dream, Amicia.
we haven't really added
the
like
most
human sacrifice into our
beautiful place
tenets
I've
yet.
seen.
It's very beautiful, yes. But now we need to find whatever called you here.
Welcome. The market is just up the
Oh
street.
come on, Europeans are
Plenty
not
for
this
you
friendly to
see.
strangers.
Go, quick.
Even
Yes.
today. Like, welcome, stranger. Welcome to our lovely home. No,
Hey, wait. So I heard of this dream and, well, I'd like to help. But first I must know what you're searching for.
All right. So it's a bit strange, but well, go on, Hugo.
Yes. In my dream, I woke up on a beach, and I was sick and scared. But a big bird
He
came
would kill
and
the
I followed
heretics
him.
not until the time of prophecy.
I thought I was dying, but the bird showed me water that healed me. And there was a huge tree too. And that's where I wake up each time.
Good. So, bird, tree, and water. Could be anywhere. But I
Stranger.
guess it's
You
a
know what?
start.
Tomorrow
We can ask at
we
the
might
market.
actually see
Come
the
on.
what are you buying? If they show more Resident Evil 4. I'm dying to see what they do with him. For some reason, he's the most important element at this point for me. Mainly because I already know what Leon's gonna be like, and I could probably wager a guess when it comes to actually.
Oh, it's amazing!
So many colors and perfumes.
Amicia, can we ask people about my dream?
You shouldn't tell them that it's a dream. And
bread.
don't ask too many people. You never know.
Fancy
Yes.
a croissant? Oh, it's
I'll ask.
artisanal too. It's all folded in on itself. Oh,
Fruits,
people pay good money for this.
straight from our mother's garden.
You know, what we call artisanal now is just like, that's just how you made it back then.
Come see my
What do you mean you paid special high rates for this? This is bread. I'm gonna stream it, Dart. Am I gonna stream Resident Evil 4? I mean, the stream tomorrow? I mean, whatever it is tomorrow? No, I'll talk about it once I stream tomorrow.
Ready. Who wants some?
It probably won't be long enough to make it worth it. I usually only stream like multi-game events.
Hello, sir.
Hello. What can I do for you? Need any spices?
Maybe later.
I need some cumin, please.
We've been told of a pond of water with healing properties. Do you know where it is?
Not a clue. But there are many ways to be blessed during the brighter days.
Good to know.
Is there a big bird
Try
on
to get
this
some
island?
baklava.
There's
Is that a
few here and
Mediterranean
there.
thing?
Maybe you'll see them.
Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
No pond. Maybe birds.
Yes.
We should be asking, have you guys seen like any rats around here?
Festival feels busy.
I want to make sure there's no rats.
I
Things
think
are
we
looking
have
pretty
twice
clean
as
right now.
many stands as the last one.
Did they like actually photo scan like cuts of meat to put into the game? That's pretty high detail, the old pork.
Bright fabric, perfect to wear for the brighter days.
Doesn't have any pog on. I don't, actually, that seems like that's the way I gotta go, so let's look everywhere else.
Everything you need for your table. Fishes, big and fresh, straight from our port. Still need flowers to throw at
Hello,
the
sir.
festivities.
Would you?
Is there a magic pond here? With birds and trees?
I'm not from here, you know. I just come for the market.
Maybe you have a bird.
No. Well, thank you, sir.
Anytime.
You're about as
Isn't that
subtle as
beast?
you are tall.
What?
Let's see the rest.
Brighter days equals endless death and misery. Well, give it time. You guess the pork is human? No, it's regular pork. You can see the pig head, mounted on the table.
Can't we pass yet? It's been so long.
Be patient. We need the way clear for the moment. They're just moving goods to the square.
Can't wait to see the rest.
I know. It gets better and better
So it
each
keeps
year.
on going.
The village stretches all the way up.
We'll have to see it all then.
Go check over this way and then. Soylent Green is people. It's also a delicious beverage that weirdly doesn't contain any soy. They're just very, you use it in the marketing. This is giving you
Alright,
Walking Dead season
try and ask
episode
someone here.
1 and 2 vibes. You think we're gonna die at the end?
Good work with the decorations,
Tomorrow's
everyone.
ceremony is going to be
And if you still want
grandiose,
to
my
help,
dear.
we need a hand with tonight's feast.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
We've just arrived and we heard about a beach with a pond not too far.
That's very specific. Anyone?
Sorry, I really don't know.
Me neither.
There's also a big tree.
Well, we have lots of big
Remember
trees.
tooth pain. What?
You'll find some up on the plateau.
Thank you anyway.
Paradise for the Lost. Well, the last town we went to was pretty nice too. And then it also burned down
Dreams are tales of the
after a
soul,
rat quake.
not of this world.
We'll
This
ask
tree
again.
looks familiar.
Here, some feathers. This one's dark.
Yeah, a bird of prey, I'd say. Small one.
Why do you always choose
Fast
the
predator,
tiniest feather?
smart as hell.
That'll suit you. Here.
Looking good, shorty.
Kid is a
Smart
dummy?
as
Well, he's a kid. You're allowed to be a dummy.
What a predator you make.
What was your genius IQ level when you were a child?
Oh, it's wonderful what they did with this place. Do you remember when people were leaving for the continent?
Yes. For a while I thought we'd be the last ones standing in the village.
No, let me keep running. I don't need to saunter. Like, be able to move fast, please. Your IQ as a kid was 600. That's impressive. I don't think any human has ever, adult or child, has ever had that IQ before. Hey, Chad, does anyone buy that, Solid Snake had a 200 IQ when he has to repeat the question that he's always asked, like, literally every few seconds?
Come.
I can go that way now.
See that? Let's go.
Oh, Amicia, can we go too?
Sure, sounds nice.
First over here. Yeah, that's one of the lesser remembered facts about Solid Snake. 200 IQ,
What's
like
over
that's
there?
canon,
Goats.
but has to like repeat every word that's said to him.
You want to say hello?
Is she nice?
Of course she is.
It's a goat. No, it isn't.
Go on.
Don't believe this liar.
Don't be afraid.
IQ is a measure of education, not intelligence. Well, usually better education means better
Very
intelligence.
nice, don't you, Cinder?
She loves you.
Really?
There. That's I love you in goat.
You all right?
She screamed at me.
That's called bleating. It's how they talk.
She's a goat, you know. That's what they do.
Well, it's not nice.
You were scared, that's all. Let's go. Thank you, sir.
Anytime.
Goodbye.
I must say, she startled me a bit too.
That would actually be a good way to disorientate an enemy.
Can't wait to
I
hear you
appropriated
bleat
then I
into
saw a
battle.
psychology channel with
Next time, maybe.
vids and had Elon Musk as a thumbnail for 90%. Yes, the brain trust that is Elon Musk. He's had a weird week, hasn't he? Like, what if I just like made
Did you
everyone
know
hate me
goats
again
don't
this
have
week?
front teeth?
Just
Let me
some
just
of
like,
my
hey,
men.
turn off Ukraine's internet. After I'm forced to buy Twitter. Is Elon doing stuff? When is he not?
Should we be worried about the Count's army here? They look pretty quiet.
Different captain, different men, different land. Don't think so.
Good.
I hope there will be a dragon man.
I'd like to see a dragon man too.
Me 3. Something in red. Elon is a dick. He definitely has the tendency to be that sometimes. If the man would just turn off his Twitter account, he would probably get a lot less hate. He turned off there's he was like threatening to, like, and then he like changed his mind after there's backlash. Like, we can't afford to keep providing free internet to Ukraine while they're at war or something.
All this wasn't in my dream. But I love this place.
It's all so dreamlike, yes.
Islands can be nice little havens, but they're fragile.
That's gonna make a nice Airbnb one day. You have Kanye? No, get it right. It's Yi. Can't just mispronounce a man's name like that.
Game of skill.
He's also buying his own social media network, right? That one that's like really
Let's have a look.
conspiracy theorist based or something.
Let's see what can be done.
Don't have enough bits and bolts to upgrade anything yet. Impossible to take it. So, well, keep in mind he is like bipolar as hell and doesn't medicate for it.
Fine, let's see how I do.
You'll win.
I'll
Not throwing
judge
these
you
through the
harshly if you
things.
don't.
Please, I'm trying to focus. Damn.
Oh, that's bad.
Yes. Keep going.
Expensive parlor game if you gotta
Slaughtered
like
and
sacrifice all your pots for it.
Bullseye.
Not too bad.
Impressive indeed.
Thanks.
Not too good either.
You did well. Don't listen to him.
Anyway, let's go see the rest.
People think Elon was in communication with Putin because his tweet about having a referendum is like almost verbatim. Messaging coming from the Kremlin, even down. Yeah, I saw that too. There's like that was an awfully weird take to suddenly come out with. That seems like it fits in exactly what Putin was asking for. I guess you could chalk it up with him just being afraid of like he has for a long time talked about wanting to make his biggest fear is like humanity dying out because of like a nuclear war or something. That's why he like wants to get to Mars and some shit. So I guess it is in his line of thinking of like, okay, we just gotta avoid nuclear war at all costs, since he's I guess afraid of that. So maybe that, I don't know. I'm going to take a moment to use my 90s card and say that Kanye went full retard and you should never go full true. Well, it's like I said, it's full bipolar. He's not a retard, he's just bipolar. Let's be honest, he's mentally ill. Like, I've known bipolar people before, and they have those, like, manic episodes where they just do all sorts of, like, really, well, what you'd normally see as, like, crazy or stupid shit. And it's usually the ones who aren't medicating, and ones who don't have anyone to, like, rein them in. And when you're that rich and as influential as, Yi, who's gonna tell you to, like, not do any of that shit? No one. That's the reason. Again, bipolar disorder doesn't make you anti-Semitic. Well, that you realize his smoking hot wife was taken by a Jewish man, right? That's probably where that's coming from. He's probably a little salty that he got NTR'd by a Jewish guy. And mixed with the bipolarism, it can make you say weird racist shit too.
About to start. Please stick to the rhythm, all right, Lucy? No improvisation. I sing for the Child of Embers, and he needs energy.
But not that much.
All right, focus, please. We're going soon.
Hurry up.
Last year was so great. You think they'll do better?
I know they've been rehearsing for months.
I hope they'll cross the main square once again. It's the best moment.
He lost their cause. He's definitely, well, he's a bipolar guy. They're really hard to have good, solid relationships with, but the guy that his wife is now with is Jewish. So I wouldn't be surprised if that had some reason why he was suddenly like, hey, you know what? I don't like Jewish people for some reason. He isn't technically Jewish. He is of Jewish descent. That's for someone who's like in a manic racist episode. That's more than enough. You have bipolar and no, you're probably, well, there's different degrees of bipolar, and I'm guessing you also probably medicate. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, there are differing degrees.
Deity, obviously.
There are some people who are like
St. John's Week
have
on the
minor
continent.
bipolarism, and
This
some
time
people
at
have extreme
solstice.
bipolarism.
So it's probably all about fertility and prosperity.
Is he magical?
He's a god. Pagan one.
Peaceful one.
Yes.
Oh, wow, speaking blasphemy there, girl. Peaceful god. Gonna keep your Kanye opinion to yourself? I mean, you can share it. No one's gonna get mad. You don't like? If you like the guy, you can like the guy. I mean, he has had some banger fucking tracks. That no one can really deny that, I feel. But oftentimes, someone who's like nutty as a freaking peanut cup sometimes they do produce really good art too. You are surprisingly knowledgeable about Yi. Wasn't expecting this Jewish NTR lore. I only read about it recently. It's not like I knew about it beforehand. I was like seeing why Kanye was trending and everyone's like going nuts about him. Like hey, was Kanye against the Jews? And like looked, oh, his wife's sleeping with one. Usually that's all it takes for like a simple mind. Like, you know what? My wife started banging someone that I don't like. You know what? It's their racist fault. This is a really long segment, by the way. Not even like a way of blocking me off there, just invisible wall. Everybody's acting like Kanye hasn't... Oh, he's definitely... No, no one's acting that way. I mean, I literally, the first time I heard of Kanye was back when he said, George Bush doesn't care about black people during, Hurricane Katrina. That was when he first came onto my radar. And then he came on it again when he's like, yo, interrupting an award show. Literally every time I've heard about him, it's always been him being a jackass. Every couple of years, he gets in the news for something.
She dances.
I see that. You know how to dance this, Arno?
Do I look like it?
Oh, you never know.
I'd like to see you dance.
You're 30 years too late, lad.
I'll imagine it then.
The walk of devotion has begun. The procession is coming.
Let me see it quick.
Blessed be the
I have to watch this.
Blessed be the mother.
Hello.
Hello. We're just in time.
Wow. Say, would you like to bless them with flowers?
I just throw smack them.
That's it.
Like this. Blessed be
A
the
little
child.
harder. We're barely going over the banister.
I'll bless the dancers too.
Hugo.
Blessed be everyone.
Oh, Lord.
It's done. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Oh, don't be. He was true to his heart. Now they're blessed for many,
Nothing
many
I call. I think
years.
it's just like a regular, like, holiday, like Midsummer Day holiday.
Sure. Let's go recap.
But it's got pagan roots, though. Oh my god, it's the Jew. What? I had to stop myself when I was reading the rest of your comment. On a more serious note, how about a metric shit ton of Silent Hill media that, yeah, I talked about earlier in the stream. But yeah, it's a big day if you're a Silent Hill fan. Also a worrisome day. Since you can't trust that company. Like, be optimistic, maybe maybe one of them, with that many games being shotgunned out, one of them has to be good, right? The odds are at least in the favor of one of them being good. So, you might, that feels about right. Konami can release 4 games at once, one of them has to be good. Hopefully it just, they fuck up Silent Hill 2 though, oh god. It seems like that's, I would almost expect that to happen as like the final slap in the face. 2 new games, a remake, actually no, 4 new games and a movie. Well, the remake counts as a new game in my list. But 4 new Silent Hill titles and a movie. And a bunch of merchandise if you're into collecting figurines.
People.
I really wonder why.
Anyone gonna get themselves a pyramid thing Figma? Bet that costs a pretty penny. Don't know what you're talking about. Silent Hill Downpour was a fucking masterpiece.
Down.
Well,
We'll catch up
I
with
understand you're using sarcasm right now. I appreciate the use of it. I'm a fan of sarcasm myself.
Look, you can see our boat.
4th one is just a multi. Well, no, the 4th one was a Silent Hill F,
She'd never miss a pint of
and it's some game set in Japan in like the 1960s or something. The 2 in the middle, one of them sounded like it is like a multiplayer game, and another one sounded like it might be something like an Until Dawn style game. It's hard to tell. They didn't give you many details on that thing, on those, except for who's developing them.
Blessed is the mother. The mother is about
Blessed
to speak.
is the mother.
A crowd.
What's going on?
Probably gonna be something to be ominous about. At least all the incessant Silent Hill rumors. Yeah, those guys who made that one game that everyone's paying attention to a few months back are probably like, uh-oh.
She should have been here already.
Sorry, sire.
All right?
Yes.
You all know me. I'm not a man of words. Emily, your priestess, she will be here soon. She will open these brighter days with her beautiful words. The words of a mother. The mother of the child of embers. The child who protects his sacred lands.
It's him.
From the rats of disease and war.
The rats?
No, wait!
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, it's because it's the Count, Amicia.
We had a deal. Call your rats.
Wait, what? That was your deal? You saved me so he would murder the Count for you?
You survived. That comes with a price.
No! You don't take advantage of a child and call it a deal, Anna! We came all this way for him! You won't ruin that!
Fuck it. I don't need you.
No! Anna!
I knew it.
Yeah, if we call the rats in the middle of the city, how are we gonna do that? We're on an island. Did you just assume there's rats here?
No! This is not our fight! Run!
Oh. Well, we had a moment of peace.
Hugo! But Arno! To hell with him! God damn it! Stop! Quick! No! You! Through here!
Yeah, his deal, he made a deal with the kid, like, you know, call your rats, but he knew it was going to be an island. How do you even know there even be rats here to call? The kid can't literally, like, summon them into existence. Didn't betray us? Well, he did, like, do some underhandedness, though. But yeah, you're right, not a betrayal, technically.
People, Hugo.
Nothing ever stays nice. It always turns bad. Always. Why?
We're going back.
It's too late.
No. Things aren't always nice, but you can change them.
How?
Was the guy the one who was Terminator Knight from last game? No, that guy's dead.
Stop Arno before he does more damage. We save your dream.
Oh, I guess there is a poor section of this island. That's not all perfect. No, he's dead. Well, no, he's probably just gonna be captured. We'll find him again.
Oh no, he's dead. Or he killed the Count.
We'll improvise, remember?
Are we good at this?
We bloody are.
Oh, they even modeled the horse maneuver. You go realizing that the world is shit. Well, when you live in like the Dark Ages, yeah, there ain't much that's good. If you wake up and you're actually not sick, then you're having a good day.
Time to get to work.
Well, I'm using the table. I don't have enough things. Horse, donkey, whatever. Same, you know, equine.
This door, the square should be right behind it. Locked, of course.
Ouch.
Look, up there. We could climb and pass above the door.
Oh, it's too high. Let's find something to climb up.
Yes.
Weird camera angle. You know, kind of a highly rendered cow, too. Is that... I think that cow's eating gravel, though. It's not in the grass. What is it saying to me, chat? You enjoying that dirt? This cow has pica. I think this one, they're... Well, he's drinking water at the very least.
I think that's a cart behind it. Locked. Be very careful.
Don't worry. I know.
Hugo.
I'm going to open the door. Don't stand behind it.
He likes how crunchy it is. You know what? Even a cow needs a bit of variety. So, you know, some dirt and gravel, why not?
Here, let's get that cart in place.
Fruity Pebbles is just... hits the spot sometimes.
Come on.
Okay, this is just for that. Not where we need to go.
Up and over.
Chad, are there any kid cereals you all still eat, by the way? Does Cinnamon Toast Crunch count as a kid cereal, by the way? It has a cartoon mascot, so I thought maybe it does, but I don't really care. Because it's still that good. Reese's Puffs? Yeah, those are pretty good. Captain Crunch? Okay, I gotta say, how do you actually stand to eat that? Yeah, how tough is your mouth? Because I can only recall eating that and like my mouth like being shredded by it.
Up we go.
Yes.
Like I've never had like a good filling mouth after eating like Captain Crunch as a kid. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is cereal that gets always, I think it's the best cereal.
Let's see what's inside.
You have a weak mouth. It literally like just slices your gums apart like you're eating broken glass. Gotta let it soften a little. The idea of eating soggy cereal already defeats the purpose of cereal. Like I want the crunch and I want the milk in there. Oh, well, usually I use like almond milk though.
Let's try to follow them.
Don't like to drink dairy.
Hurry! Get down!
I think I saw you, man. Oh, that was a bird. Oh, we got a falconer.
Can you stop it? It's too fast. It'll get me before I aim. We need to keep that falcon occupied. I'll try to lure it away. We'll move from cover to cover when it attacks.
He's like a sniper. Falcon reacts quickly to your sight and any noise. Stay behind cover as much as possible. Use your tools in the environment to distract it. What's it gonna do? Take my head off?
Let's go now to cover.
Finally fly!
I'm stupid. Just stick with me. It'll be fine.
Come on, go!
I fall through the same trick over and over again.
You wanna play? Bring me back their eyes! Get them! You'll make a mistake at some point.
Well, maybe that's scaring away fire and all.
Attack! Come on! Get them, you useless badger!
Guess we gotta get over there. Shit, ooh. What happens if you throw the stone behind him? You can only throw it so far.
Come on, go!
Damn beast. I just need stone.
Get them!
It's so fast. One mistake every time.
I don't think the guy would be this stupid to keep falling for me throwing the stone at your pile of armor, though.
Go now!
Go away.
Shoot, shoot.
Kill! Attack!
Too close.
Ha! It'll get
This
you
guy's put
eventually.
all of his points into
Just you
falconeering.
wait. Quick!
Together. Yes, we're here.
Let's get out, quick.
This guy calls the bird useless, yet he stands at the same spot. And he'd do better if he just came after us. He's got full armor on.
Oh, that was close. But we did it.
That bird was awful.
Now where's that town? Oh no.
Hey, Puff, you have a good night.
Sword noises.
Yes, yes, quick.
Oh, is it already 11:42? Should be able to finish up this section of the town. Oh wow, he's still going? Fighting Jeff Bezos?
Shut up! I'll kill you like I killed your men!
What do we do?
Good job.
No! You fucking traitor!
You did this to yourself!
So this is his army? A girl and a boy?
No, wait! Victor, stop!
Emily.
Don't get carried away. She helped. They're not a threat.
Of course, my love.
I'll kill you, bitch, Count! I'll teach you what it is to lose what you care for!
You've always been a disgrace to the knighthood, Arnaud. But you've been a pain in my ass for too long.
Are you all right?
Lock him up. I'll handle that later. So where do you know this beast from?
We shared a boat and had time to chat on the way, but I didn't know he was after you, sire.
Now, if you're not bandits, who are you?
Amicia, and this is Hugo, my brother. He's a bit afraid.
Oh, you know, as a flip chat,
Well,
we ended up
don't be.
betraying him, not the other way
There's
around.
more fright than danger. These days are dedicated to life and peace.
But yeah, this person's evil.
Would you agree to be our guests for dinner?
Are you sure? I mean,
Sure. Emily's right. You helped, you deserve it.
We were the sussy ones, Chad.
Come with us.
Hugo, come.
So, how do you like our terrace?
This is really your house.
It's like it's been bought with a lot of tax money.
It's incredible.
Come.
And you call it yours? That's a nobility for you.
They're waiting for us, Amicia.
Yes, let's go back. This place is amazing.
You'll have plenty of time to wander around later.
Yes,
Definitely. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Didn't they all have a torture dungeon back in these days? It's like a standard part of the package. Definitely built with slave labor, most certainly. No, I don't think we will. We're leaving. Take our leave, sir. We're here to find water and a tree. It also kind of looks like a Hitman level. I like kill people by throwing like a hammer in their face. I don't think we have enough time to do much else tonight, chat. This is gonna be like another section, right? Inside scaping this place after they clearly turn out to be evil. We might save this for tomorrow. That feels like a pretty good stopping point for the game tonight. Countess's clothes look 100 years too early. There's a few mixed matches here when it comes to outfits and everything else. You'll find it a bit earlier than normally would. Night. Hey, you have a good night, Bitstar. Thank you for being here. Excellent stream all around, chat. Hopefully you guys liked it. What kind of cult do you think this will be? Something to do with the rats, more than likely. This is like they originated from here, so the secrets shall be revealed. You're about halfway through the game. Looks like I'm more than that at this point, though. But, you know, they did make this game a little long. But, yeah, chat, you've all been wonderful tonight. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it enough to hit the follow button if you're new. And if you want to join my Discord, you can type in the Discord code into chat, or you can scroll down and find the Discord link as well. Before I go, though, I want to thank you all for being here and being super chill. Thank you to the mods. Thank you for any subs, gift subs, bits, all that stuff. Thank you very much. I'll be streaming again this game again tomorrow if you care to stop by and say hello. I'd love to have you. We'll play more Rat Game. I'm sure everything will go well, and I won't get stuck on puzzles. But, yeah, I'm pretty sleepy. It's been a long night. Got a lot of writing ahead of me tomorrow. I can't be late on these next couple videos. Gotta be on time, so getting my writing done earlier. I'll see you all after I write several pages, all right? Anyways, chat, enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good night's sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, everybody.